Well, the boat's finished. I'd say that I didn't expect it to go so well, but that would be a lie. The fact that the vessel would be made functional more quickly and more cheaply than any other option was precisely why the four of us committed to the task. But yes, it's done. Uh, ta-da! Oh, suppose I should go into a little more detail, huh? Okay, let's see. Our repairs spanned 6 days dedicated work, starting on the 11th, completed on the 16th, to be officially signed off on the 17th. With Kat an experienced sailor, Luca doing the heavy lifting, and Anne on the finer details, the repairs went swiftly, and cost us only 110 gold. A tiny fraction of the 1,500 gold we'll hopefully secure with it. A whole fighting tournament and a boat repair later, we'll be heading out to hunt some harpies. Finally. We sent Captain Varys a letter on the 14th expressing our interest in him captaining our vessel. After all, he did give it its name, the Scrap Bucket. He'll be joining us at the Nodding Poppy on the 18th to, quote, discuss the terms of my employ. Is that what he sounds like? Well, point is, we'll be seeing him soon. It's promising, exciting even. With anticipation, he said. I'll stop trying the accent, but you understand. What else? Ugh. On the evening of the 15th, I told Anne and Luca all I had ascertained about Damon Ir Aranteger. His family were patrons of the Fabricators Guild, Necklace detects magic, wishes to employ us, I hate Cannith, etc., etc. We ended up having a very awkward lunch with him in Regalport on the 17th. Luca gave him a good and proper grilling, asking him directly whether he posed a threat to us, or would leave us to die in a fight, casual, friendly discussions, and asked about their eye, and Damon confirmed some suspicions I had about the Dalkir and the Mroholds. Though I realize I, never informed N of that research. I had my reasons. Similarly, I had my reasons to blurt out to Damon what I did the night I visited, and I could have told them the truth, the thought process rather behind the state I was in, I suppose. But I could even reason that I had a plan. Oh yes, I could make any number of excuses, but for whatever my reasons might be, they certainly bothered N, which is not good. Nevertheless, they are quick to forgive, so I suppose I have earned their goodwill. And for Luca, I have earned his confusion and concern, I suspect. His protectiveness too, though that seems to just be an orbital effect. In any case, back to the pizza party. The fact of the matter is that the apology pizza worked, as well as our unified front approach. Damon seemed rather chuffed, really. For how long and to what end, who knows, but he has a grease-stained map and time to mull over his options, as we do ours. All that to say that he won't be coming with us, but he will be waiting for us. Lucas stayed behind to have a private conversation, and only the winds know what they got up to chatting about, but... I'm tired of talking about Damon. What else is there? We visited that awful little gnome at the apothecary, got potions and divers' blessings, sunscreen, candles of the deep. Kat secured a truly hilarious spite flag for our boat, and Malachi arranged a sign in my honor after the whole songbird debacle, which feels like a milestone. And speaking of milestones, 17th of Aerie. Bruno Saltbeard officially gives his seal of approval to my boat. As much as the boat might have been complete, I wouldn't consider it done until my good friend Bruno Saltbeard signed off on it. He did gift it to me after all, saw it through all its iterations, heard my numerous bright ideas. But that's why I gave it to you in the first place. Knew you'd make something of it, pup. Disregard that. I suppose now is the time to start reflecting on the boat itself, but what needs to be said? He gave it to me to fix it, I fixed it. Not in the way I expected, not for the purpose that was planned, and I suppose it's disingenuous to say that I fixed it when I had the other three to help me. All that aside, I can't deny the fact that it is indeed fixed, and Bruno was glad for it, and I am glad for that. The Bruno Saltbeard eye crinkle of approval is a rare sight indeed, for me at least. So let us mark the day. The Jenkins Workshop, the Scrap Bucket, the Second Chance. A boat by any other name would sail as swift. By the seas and skies, she's done. Now the real test. How does she fly?
All right. And we pick up.
Hi.
The morning of the 18th of Erie. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. The sky is clear over Salvage. There's a light wind that scuds clouds over the horizon. And Varys Greenleaf is on his way to arrive at the Jenkins Workshop. What are you guys doing to prepare for his arrival?
Is he coming to the workshop or the poppy?
He's coming to the workshop.
Oh.
Oh.
Like you said the poppy in the letter.
question.
We did say the puppy in the letter. However, he knows where you live, Willow, so...
Yeah.
Yes. It's just I was going
Where
to go
is
to the
his
puppy.
letter?
So I just wrote session 18, brain off.
Oh, he just said I will be visiting on the afternoon of the 18th.
Yeah.
He didn't say
I
where.
wrote down something
Oh,
completely different.
we all
Huh.
assumed the puppy.
Because we said it
No,
in
I
our
wrote
note.
down.
That's because it was in the letter.
It's not in the
Huh?
letter.
His letter
Wait, no, I'm
literally
having a
just
Baron
says,
No,
Stein
not
Bear
not
moment.
his letter, our letter. We told him to
Oh,
send
he
for
said
us.
the
nodding poppy.
Nodding poppy.
We
so
said
we-
to
However-
send correspondence, but he's
For
not
co-
talking correspondence. He's
Oh.
talking like, I'm gonna show up.
He didn't say where
Well, if you're not at the workshop, he'll go to the poppy and vice versa.
No,
So-
it's fine. Oh, whoops. Doesn't matter. Fucking plot hole in my intro. No, that's fine. It makes sense to be at the boat.
I mean, he is arriving by ferry, so presumably.
Yeah.
Also, I think Seeker Elsa probably wants to visit you guys as well and see the completed
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
scrap
complete
bucket
work.
since. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can meet you guys halfway. Or maybe, I don't know. Do we want to canonize the misread, or do we just want to roll with it like I knew?
We'll just
I
roll
feel
with
like
it.
Willow would know. Willow knows everything. So
He didn't say, so I guess we just meet him in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, you know he's probably going to be coming by ferry because who is going to walk that far?
Willow. Kai.
Yeah, but
Look,
the difference
we did
is
that.
Varus
I'm
isn't
joking,
having a
I'm joking.
crisis at this very
Yeah,
moment.
that's fair.
That's the crisis
That's
path.
fair. No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it is assumed that he will meet us at the workshop, I think Willow would invite everyone to the workshop in the afternoon. He said afternoon, yeah?
Nope.
Fuck! What did I read?
No, he said afternoon of the 18th. He
did.
said afternoon.
Okay.
I have the letter. I have the proof.
Oh, yeah.
Visiting on
So
the
he did.
afternoon of the 18th of Erie. Okay, but not.
Okay.
Okay.
It is the morning you are preparing for Varys Greenleaf's visit.
Yep. Willow would just be shining up their boat pretty much and clearing
Yeah.
stuff. It's probably
Yeah.
clean already. You guys cleared up before you left. but-
Double polish it.
We did.
Yeah.
You know, you made
Standing and
breakfast.
staring at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffing out an imaginary spot.
Yeah. Making sure the sail's good. Willow would prepare a fresh water in like a little bowl with a rag. Just put that to the side. Anyway.
That forward.
Dunno.
So. But afternoon might literally mean like 12:30, so.
That's fine. He's so old. Willow's gonna design a mobile phone so we don't have these kinds of problems. Where you at, old man?
Hey, you up, Grandpa?
No.
I think Luca might come in early to help.
Just the
Standard.
last finishing touches. Just making
Yeah.
sure all is ship shape, as they say.
So we look like an appealing mercenary company
Yeah, if
with
Luca's
our
going,
appealing boat.
and we'll probably tag along.
Hmm.
You can bring Fish Dog along for
Yeah, exactly.
can.
any last minute examinations and so on.
Yes.
I think when you guys get there, Willow's going to be like coming off the boat, and if you guys try to board the boat, they will like usher you away, like no, because they just like polished everything. So we're going to stand on the dock until you
Yeah.
get here.
Oh,
Cat
okay.
is also Cat is already up and at him, and if she didn't do the bakery run, then she is like also sitting on the side like, hey.
We've been sidelined.
Hmm. Willow's just hard staring at the rest of their boat.
So we're sticking with the name Scrap Bucket, huh?
Yes. For now.
Okay.
Well,
It's funny.
Guess so.
yeah, it's got history. Let's just hope we don't live up to it.
No, it's not funny in the direct way. It's funny in the he named it. Now, if he wants to captain it, he gets to own that. You can be captain of the scrap bucket. Bucket of your own making.
So
You
it's
see,
like
it's
he's sticking it to him
yes, in a nice way.
in a very friendly way.
Mm-hmm.
Very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So, you landlubbers, Kat says to Luca and Dan, how much sailing experience do you actually have?
I've been on a
I was
boat
on a
before.
So, none.
Actually, like, piloting the ship, yeah, that's not really something I have experience in.
I was a passenger.
Yeah, okay. Good thing we're hopefully hiring this guy.
There's Varys, there's
Otherwise-
you, and there's Willow, so, like, we swab the deck, right? That's how it works.
I'll
something
cook
like
dinner.
that. Yeah. Yep, you know what? That sounds good. I won't do any dishes. You can do that.
We're very
Luca, you
good
can
at
mount
doing
yourself
dishes.
at the front. Mount yourself at the front of the boat to appease the sea gods. That's what you are doing, Luca.
Ah, yes.
Ah. I'm the pretty
I think if
lady
we-
on the boat.
I think if we
Okay.
mounted him on the front, we'd like tip over.
Yeah, probably. We'd all have to
Stick out
stand at the
for-
back of the boat, all three of us, and Varys.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he'll
we
be
have to
standing there
count
anyway.
for ballast.
Hmm.
Ballast?
Ballast.
Velis.
Oh, ballast. What's that?
Weights. The weights.
Ballasts. Captain
So
Ballasts.
you while away.
That's what I thought.
You'd hate to see him
No.
go ballistic.
So your preparations ready. You eagerly anticipate the arrival of Varys Greenleaf,
Yeah.
who arrives
Indeed.
around noonish at the docks of Salvage. Should I put you all on the map of Salvage?
Yeah.
Sure,
why not?
yeah. We'll be
Yeah.
away for a while.
Let's have a
It's
Look
our
at us.
hometown.
So pretty. I love this map.
It's so nice.
So good. We collaborated on it. Ooh.
yes,
Yeah.
a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, Zeke did most of it. We just
Yeah.
put in some colors.
We put in
Yeah,
colors and
look.
lines. They did.
We did some line work here and there.
yeah.
Thank you for that.
Of course. Would be disingenuous to say that one of us did it.
all right. So, the ferry arrives, and as you are sitting about enjoying the brisk morning air, well, noon air, Varys Greenleaf shows up, and do you wave to him, or does he have to come and spot you?
I think we'd. I imagine we're kind
Willow
of
should
leaning.
Go and go and collect him, since we're putting on
God.
the fanfare.
We're already standing out this front of the boat. Like, Willow's going to nod in a normal way and gesture him over
Okay.
and meet him like on the docks, further
yeah.
up.
Yes, I mean where the scrap bucket is and where the ferries arrive is two different places. It's not that
Yeah.
far apart. It's walkable, but it is two different places.
I imagine he can find he knows his way back to the workshop.
He does.
He's been there before.
So yeah, Cat does a little wave, Willow does a nod, and Luca, how do you greet?
Big wave.
Yeah.
And does
Big welcoming
a
friendly
small wave, like two strokes of the hand in the air by their shoulder.
Yeah.
Very subtle compared to
Oh,
Luca.
wait, should we
Varys,
salute?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be captaining. Should we salute?
I
He's
think
not
Willow's
captain
going
yet.
to. Yeah. Willow's going
Make
to
him
hear you
earn it.
guys and walk ahead. Captain, Mr. Varys.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, afternoon.
Well. Either way, I'm eager to be seeing what you've made of it.
Yes, well, if you'll follow me.
And he does. With a nod.
Is Luca actually going to salute?
No.
Okay, good. Kind of imagine Luca and En have like lined up beside the dock for some reason. Like, I don't know how Kat is around this scenario.
I'll fall in line.
Yeah. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you march
Anyway.
on down to
Yep.
the Jenkins workshop, now renamed the Scrap Bucket, and Varys sees the name painted on the side, because you have
Did
to
we
have a
paint it
name.
on? Oh. Do we have to?
You do have to name the boat in a way.
Can I put it on a gold? Like, could I have engraved it onto something and then bolted that onto the side of the boat? Like a...
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way,
So
it
Willow's
is.
going-
It is.
Yeah. Willow's
Removable.
going to, gesture to him and say, presenting, and then I imagine they place like a little napkin or something over the small engraved part of it, and they like pull it away and say, the scrap bucket. Like with a little bit of fanfare of just waving the handkerchief around.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb. It was dumb.
Varys does like a nose laugh. Well, she's looking in better condition than I saw her.
Mm-hmm. Would you like
He
to take a
sort of-
closer look?
By all means. And Varys will step aboard and start going through the ship and seeing how she works.
Mhm.
I have a few questions while we're having a look around about the details of our voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Should I choose to accept? So, he would like the full rundown of everything. We don't have to roleplay this out beat for beat. If you want to have any notable moments, however, please feel free to weigh in.
I kind of imagine these guys two followed along, like duckling-like.
Yes.
Behind,
Yeah,
so,
we're just
Yep.
En's just letting Willow like take the lead of this, but En will be there to add detail
Yeah.
or interject if needed.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly
When-
for Luca as well.
Yeah, what kind of questions does Varys have?
He's asking what the voyage is exactly, where exactly you're going.
Mhm.
Like, he's asking for specifics, so...
Yep.
How many harpies
do
do we
this
think
while-
there are? Yeah, he's doing
He would
this
do
while
walking around. Okay.
Yes, he's like... He'll pause and examine things now and then and take a look and be like, okay, who's your crew? What all are we doing? What do you expect of a captain to do? And so on.
Oh.
He is...
Wait.
He's doing the full rundown.
Yeah, when he says who's the crew, I imagine because the other three have been ducklinging. What's the word I'm looking for? Following along. Willow's going to gesture to each of them in turn and be like, "Here they are." Just like a sad little roll call. It's not sad. It is a very small crew for a very small boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is technically the kind of boat that could be operated by one person, though ideally
Really
you
good.
have more than one.
Yeah.
3, for
So
example.
Willow, will gesture to each of them and introduce them as if Varys hasn't heard them before. met them before, rather. Our crew, esteemed crew, Luca and Kat and Willow.
Luca waves.
Nods. Right, so a crew of 3 and 2 passengers?
I can cook, so I'll be the
Oh.
chef.
All right.
And N can be our midshipman.
And shrugs. I can clean.
Not much use for midshipmen on a pirate vessel.
I can fight. I can keep a record of our journey and pats their book.
Worthwhile.
Got any notable landmarks?
God, I hope he knows Willow was joking.
They can entertain us. They're very funny.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen my
Paris raises an
stand-up yet.
eyebrow. Very well. And how much did you say this bounty was for?
Mim question. Was it a base of 1,500? Or
It
was
was
that the
up
most you could
to-
get?
That was
Up to.
that was the most you could get.
Okay. So Willow's going to say, at most 1,500, if we do our job well.
Wasn't it 1,600?
Nope. You are misremembering. It was 1,500.
Oh, foolish. Foolish Sarah.
Where did you get that extra 100 from?
Hope.
Optimism.
Maybe we'll find 100 gold on the ship, you know? Like on the galleon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's more for killing the harpies that is the... There is nothing about salvaging from the elemental galleon at all in there.
That's just our side project.
Yeah.
I
Varys
thought we had. Okay.
nods. Nope. Salvaged cargo from the Jenny that was stolen.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
'Cause
Willow's
they
going to say...
Stole some crates of cinnamon.
Oh no!
Shit's
Oh
expensive.
no.
Those
A
bastards.
cinnamon apple. Yeah. Willow's going to say, I assume you would want to be compensated in the way of a captain.
Well, I am asking all the details so that I might give my own conditions with
Hmm.
due consideration.
Of course, of course.
Give Anna a look like, what does that mean?
Considering all his options and messages.
But
Did Lucas say that out loud?
No. I looked at Anne,
Okay.
like, what does that mean?
And
But
then
now I'm going
messaged
to
me.
ask, what does compensated for a captain mean? By
Oh.
way of a captain. Is that a thing?
Paid more.
You don't
Luke,
hear this.
you-
We're talking in our head.
Oh.
You are not part of the message loop this time.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
realize.
afraid.
I thought I thought you said Luca does ask out loud. Oh, out loud in
No.
his brain. To end. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got there. They're doing all the
It's
heavy
very
lifting.
confusing when one of you can
Yes.
speak psychically.
Look,
Yeah.
I know.
Very confusing for N first and foremost.
I've been there.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah. He's the captain. He's doing all the heavy lifting. He would get paid more, if I understand correctly.
Thought I was doing the heavy lifting.
Please don't tell me
Womp
you're
womp.
serious.
No
Metaphorically.
comment. He doesn't reply.
After a thorough inspection. Actually, I have a question for Willow. Do you let Varys into the room behind the workshop part in the below? Do you?
No. No. Would
He's
I?
going to ask. And
Oh.
he's inspecting the whole ship, so he is going to ask. And that door?
Oh. Willow gives that pause that they're trying to think of a lie, but they can't. Workshop. But... Do you need to know?
If I'm to be the captain of this vessel, then yes, I need to know every inch of this vessel.
Okay. Well, I suppose you know already. So yeah, Willow's going to slump behind their workshop into that little flappy thing and hold the door open.
Can we come?
You guys can stand
question.
behind the counter just because it's cramped back here. Willow does close the door flappy thing after them. So on their workshop bench, there is like one of those things that you lift up that like at a diner.
Yeah.
So they lift it and they close it in front of you guys. There isn't much space to move around here, and that's kind of the vibe that they give.
Feel free to do insight checks or perception checks.
Yes.
Yeah, Anne is looking, so...
Inside this time. Oh.
There's something that Willow wants to hide, Anne. You know that
yeah,
much.
I can tell that from how they're
Luca,
acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luca, you like try and get a glance through the open door as Willow and Varys pass through it, but you do not see much. There's too many people in the way.
Willow's going to look back and say, "One moment," to you guys, and as they let Varys through, and probably close the door behind him.
Yeah.
If they can fit in there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just enough space.
Cool.
I'm gonna lean over to Kat and be like, "Have you ever been in there?"
Cat's like, no. She's like sitting on the stairs.
Probably special Willow invention things. Things we just couldn't comprehend, our little brains would explode.
Something like that, I bet.
Mm.
Willow, you lead Varys in to the engine room of the scrap bucket. And he is gobsmacked.
Willow just stands there with their arms folded and like gestures to it, and then just watches his face be shocked.
He recovers himself pretty quickly, but there is that moment of just like wide-eyed astonishment as he looks around. And he turns to you. You built all this.
Yeah. Yes.
He looks around. I've not had much experience with elemental ships of the like, but I have enough. You, however, seem to have quite a lot of experience with it. This is why you wanted me to summon an elemental.
It's part of why I asked. Wouldn't say it's entirely why. General curiosity also suffices. It's an interesting skill to have.
I'm very curious about your history, Willow Jenkins.
Aren't we all? Nevertheless, it isn't functional at the moment. Evidently, we wouldn't be standing in here, but
No, I suppose not. Well. Even so. It's impressive.
Thank you.
Any other unique features of this vessel I should know about?
There's a couch in the sleeping quarters.
I saw that as I came in.
Um,
I'm talking about her construction.
no, that's it.
Paris is going to make an inside check.
Please roll high,
Oh,
Uncle.
Willow, you have to make a deception check.
oh, I didn't even realize I was lying. I just realized after I said no. Anyway, that's fine.
Do better than average.
Willow's
Deception,
not
did you say?
charismatic. Fingers
Yes.
crossed.
Deception.
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh!
In which case, he nods. Very well, then. Let's head aboard, and I'll draft up my terms and conditions.
Sure. Willow opens the door for him to leave.
Yeah. He exits, and you all head up on deck.
Willow gives a last little backwards look at their engine room. They were obviously downplaying it because they don't want Varys to react so much, but like, yeah. Anyway, closes the door, heads back up.
So, I feel like Luca is making tea.
Yeah. That's what I'm a chef.
Prove your
Mhm.
skills, Luca.
So,
Or Captain, what you're made of.
Varys, you pull out the table and all sit around it. Luca makes tea, and Varys.
Varys would know I'm an excellent chef. Just saying.
Yeah.
He lives
Yes,
with us.
he does. He did. He is aware.
Yeah.
You do cook very well.
Yeah.
You're very good at housekeeping, and that is a valuable skill to have aboard a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's half of being on a ship, to be honest, is making sure it's livable.
Yeah. We are on a rickety pile of wood out at sea, so yeah, it's useful. Oh, I should have mentioned too, Willow would have shown him the captain's quarters, air quote, which is that bed at the front near the wheel.
Mhm.
And there is like
Mhm.
an extendable privacy wall, essentially, like an accordion
Yeah,
wall.
I
don't know what it is,
imagine.
but yeah,
It's
Willow would
probably
have
a
extended
curtain.
it. Yeah.
It's probably a
Curtain.
curtain. You have a shower curtain railing attached to the roof.
Oh, that's so ugly though. I'm trying to think of something that would look less like offensive to Willow's tastes. Maybe more like a rail than
I
a
mean-
curtain. I know that's the same thing, but like, you know what I mean. Like
It looks nice. I'm just describing it
nice.
in a bad way. It is
Willow, like, how dare
effectively
you?
it is
Shower
effectively
curtain?
a shower curtain rail. However, it is like actually nice. It's
Willow,
a fancy
upon-
shower curtain.
Thank you, Kat. That makes it sound so much better. We were trying to display. This is the privacy curtain. Yeah, it's like a shower curtain. Why do I even make anything?
Anyway, so Varys is sitting at the table with you all and has his hands flat on the tabletop and says, "Well, I believe we can come to an agreement of employ. However, I have a few conditions.
Mm-hmm.
If I am to captain this vessel and you are to be my crew, then there must be certain foundational rules of conduct. Which is to say, on deck, my commands regarding the ship will be absolute. I can either be your friend, or I can be your captain, and not both. When it comes to navigating this vessel, my word will be law. There will be no time for second guessing or doubt. Am I understood? Cat is nodding. This is
I'm
to be
gonna look at Willow
expected.
because I don't understand quite what's being implied. So
End does, but End's
It's- I
waiting on
guess.
Willow to, like, be the
yeah,
one to agree to the terms.
Willow's going to glance at you two first to see that you look like you get it. So does Luca look confused?
he might just be a little bit slow on the uptake. He might realize after a few minutes it's kind of what he's used to. So
Yeah.
It's our commander.
I think,
Essentially.
yeah, Luca, as long as Luca doesn't look like completely perplexed, I think if he just looks the regular amount of Luca confused, that's fine. We can roll with that because we know that he gets it. It's just a matter of like, does he get it? It's okay. He will get it.
yeah, he'll get
Hmm.
it.
Nevertheless, Willow is going to check with you visually if you understand. What do you look back?
Let's just give them like a little smile.
It can mean so many things.
I just what?
Yeah, he's like, he'll get it. He's more concerned about your.
He seems in agreement, but he's looking to you because
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, it's more of a
okay.
you're the
Yep.
captain of this vessel, quote unquote. Whatever
Yeah.
you say, he will follow.
Which is a blatant misunderstanding of what Varish just said, but don't worry about it.
It's
Yeah, okay, no, Willow's
towards
going
the
to say, okay,
agreement
you're
of these
deferring to me.
terms.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm joking, but yes. Okay, Willow goes, understood.
understood.
There's nods. Very well. My second condition is that I am more likely to be a hindrance than a help if I try to go into combat with you. So, I shall not enter combat unless absolutely necessary, and my responsibility will first and foremost be to the ship and the crew.
Understood.
If this reef is as you described, and I am familiar with it in passing, then we will need a steady hand at the wheel. And I intend to be that hand.
Understood.
Luca nods, just silently, like, sounds fair.
Mm-hmm.
And my third
will-
and last condition, I will take only 10% of whatever reward we claim, as opposed to the traditional pirate's rule of 2 shares for the captain.
Willow squints at this. As in, is he going to elaborate?
Nope.
Can I ask why?
I have not yet earned my captain's share.
I would personally feel more comfortable with everyone being at least given equal.
Oh. Those are my 3 conditions.
No negotiations?
You haven't put up anything worth negotiating over.
Equal pay for every member of the crew. Doesn't that sound like something worth negotiating over?
I assume the 3 of you will be, or rather, 4 of you, my apologies, will be splitting the reward evenly, seeing as you are the mercenary company that has taken on this job. That's not my business.
The voyage is every step of the way, not just the sword slinging. So...
150 gold for a couple weeks of navigating this little thing? I think that's quite fair.
One of my conditions is that once you're captain of the vessel, maybe... little thing...
Varys gives you a look like, oh, this is what you want to argue about? This is the hill you want to die on? It's little.
It's the surmounting disses that he keeps dishing. Gonna look at the others.
Cat is like, shrugs. That's his condition, and I don't see why.
Yeah, and
She
shrugs
He
She
does
too.
doesn't
not
argue with
work
the
for-
captain.
Hmm?
Correct? We're not supposed to argue with the captain, correct? So,
He's not captain yet.
you look at Varys, like, nod. Yeah.
I get it.
He's not captain yet. What was Zeke saying before?
Cat
Cat
is
doesn't
in
get...
agreement.
Oh.
Cat is in agreement, and she also doesn't work on a pirate ship, so she is used to there being a greater discrepancy in pay.
Yeah. A question too. So wait, help me crunch some numbers real quick. So
Oh, God.
how
Here we go.
so if he's taking and then quartering the 90, yeah? Is that what the implication is? So quartering the 90.
90.
If he's
Oh,
taking,
90%.
Did you say 10%? Yeah.
Yes, he said 10.
So how much are we each getting?
If you get the full 1,500, and
Oh,
you
percentage
subtract
wise, sorry. How much
Oh.
percentage are we getting each? So it's just
90
90 divided by
90
4.
divided by 4.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Sure, 22.5%.
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting double what Varys is getting. So we're getting the captain's share.
Mm-hmm. Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Well, we also have to take into account, I think we were going to pay back some of the expenses, like potions and stuff.
Oh.
It's more like the down payment that you've already done for potions and stuff is like the investment into the boat. Logistics.
Willow looks a bit meh about it. 15.
10.
You didn't move.
I will not be moved.
Not even by 12.
No. Varys gives you like a very impassive look of like, actually make an insight check, Willow.
Yeah, no, I was just about to, judging by the sound of that no, might have won us. Oh, Jesus.
This is a test.
I'm failing.
This is Varys giving you a test of, can you actually listen to him? Can you actually listen to him when you don't agree with him?
I passed the test because I said yes.
Oh.
I'm just putting that out there. Luca got straight A's for once.
And
Oh my
Cat and
God.
Luca were all on like, well, that's what he said. So.
Oh my god. Man, this is the most obvious test fail Willow's ever gotten.
I'm
It's,
so sorry, Will. How does it feel failing a test?
So funny.
How does it feel to be
Yeah.
Luca for once?
Horrible.
I hate it here.
Okay, Willow clicks after that no. So Willow clicks that they are being tested.
Yeah.
Willow goes, it sits back. 10 sounds fantastic, Captain.
Varys.
With a sort of deadpan look, like a slight smirk about it.
Then we are in agreement. Very well. Let us draw up the contract. And, if all is well, and all is in agreement, then we can set sail as soon as tomorrow.
Ooh. That was Mim, not Willow. Willow nods, and I imagine Willow could have been writing as they went. Oh, Fishdog
Writing
also
minutes.
writes as we go. Fishdog can write.
Yeah.
Can Fishdog have the little contract ready to print for him?
Yeah.
For Varys?
Or,
Okay.
well, there's a handful of details that you still need to iron out. So it's
Okay.
all the legalese of
Yeah.
being part of a ship. But,
Other pirate legalese. Very common.
hey, look.
We are in the principalities.
Yeah, I know.
Pirates have rules.
Pirates do have rules.
Codes.
Luca wouldn't know. He's not a pirate.
No,
About to be.
but he's learning now.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Look at all the... Willow is now writing up a contract, all of this official stuff happening right in front of you. Willow's gonna
Yeah,
choose
Luca's
a nice
actually
piece of
very
parchment.
interested in all of
Yeah.
this. But he's watching like
lot of-
intently.
Yeah, a lot of like back and forth about specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, you define the terms of the contract, which is that Varys will captain the scrap bucket and its crew for the duration of the voyage from the point of setting off from salvage until you return to salvage with or without reward.
Mm-hmm.
You will take 10% of whatever is earned.
So if we earn nothing, he'll take 10% of nothing, which is nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
He is being hired by the Odds and Ends Mercenary Company to captain this vessel, etc., etc. And then we'll, once everything is finished, sign in a flourishing hand
Mm.
the 2 copies, one for himself and one for the crew. You gotta have a copy.
Yep.
And sit back with a smile. There's going to be high winds tomorrow. Not so high as to be dangerous, but perfect for sailing.
And it's as good a day as any. Thank you very much. Willow takes one of the contracts, pockets it.
You're not going to hang it on the wall?
Shut
Not
your
yet.
mouth.
He doesn't need to know.
You have everything ready?
As far as we're aware, unless there's anything you can think of.
Did we pass
reckon that's-
inspection?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He's just asking in case there was any unfinished business that you had.
Mm,
No?
not that I know of.
Well, I
You?
have to go
Yeah.
shopping, but
Again?
Mhm.
Okay, well... What time tomorrow, Captain Varys?
Early morning should be good.
Mm-hmm. So, Luca, if you wanted shopping done, you might want to get that,
I was
No.
thinking of returning to Regalport with Captain Varys.
Ah. Well,
Sounds
sure.
amenable to me. I need to come pick up my things, and I'll probably be spending a night over at the Gold Dragon. So that we can ship out first thing in the morning.
Works
What's
for
his
me.
vibe? Is he happy? Sorry.
Yeah.
He's excited.
He sounds happy. It's
Yeah.
ugh,
He's ready
Sounds
to get to
excited.
work.
with anticipation. Yeah, well, we're just gonna look at the rest of you, and if we have nothing else to discuss, then I think it's just on with preparations. And quick question: you guys aren't going to offer, like, it's fine, but he's staying at the Gold Dragon.
It's
in
probably more
salvage?
comfortable than
Okay,
the poppy.
Uh-huh.
get a nice
Hospital
cushy
room?
bed at the
Yeah.
Poppy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Look, Elsa has the nicest beds, man. You wake up to tea and stuff. But yeah, no, that's fair. I was just curious.
Yeah,
'Cause
I was
Lucas
leaving.
seems like he'd.
I was leaving that to Luca.
Yeah.
No, Luca's like, he probably wants to spend his last night in a really comfy bed, so.
Okay, cool. Smart. Good lad. Yeah, Willow's going to sort of stand up and extend a hand to Varys to shake officially.
Yep. He shakes your hand back. His grip is getting stronger.
Aw.
He's looking healthier every day.
Buh.
A few days at sea and he'll have his tan back.
Nice.
Maybe so. And we'll give him a little salute this time now that he is officially
Aw.
their captain.
Yeah. Yeah. Varys gives you all a nod of approval. Very well then. Happy to be aboard. We'll set sail when the tide comes in next morning.
Aye aye. Willow gestures to you guys to say as well.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye.
And with that, Varys sets off.
With Luca in
My
tow.
captain, my captain.
Mm.
Yeah, if he's going back to Regalport, I'll go on the ferry with him.
Yeah.
We can catch up. He can tell me about how to be a good shipman.
Cool. So. Cat and Willow and En are left behind. Luca heads off to Regalport with Varys.
Yep.
Varys needs to do some light packing, although he does admit to Luca he had already packed.
Aw.
He
He probably reacts like that.
Oh no, do you? Out loud?
No. Luca will say that he's glad Varys is excited because they are excited to have him along.
Aw.
I'm quite looking forward to it. It'll be nice to stretch my legs, and it's not too far
Your
from home.
sea legs.
Exactly.
I don't have much experience on a ship, but I'm looking forward to learning under a good captain.
Well, here's hoping. You can swim, right?
No, is that important?
Varys makes an insight check.
Yeah, he's being playful. Absolutely.
Now, if you drown, I'm not jumping in after you.
We've already thought of that. I'm to be left as bait. That's actually very
Yeah.
morbid. I'm so sorry.
Varys shakes his head. You'll get there. Hey,
Fucking idiot.
you guys okay?
Okay. Mim is
Oh,
dying.
man.
Luca's dumb. What else is new?
Mim can't do math, as always.
What's that to do with anything?
Just the consistencies that make life comfortable.
Oh.
Luca's an idiot. Mim can't do math, etc.
Oh, good. So, is there anything you want to do? Well,
Is now a good time to tell Cat about the eye?
Look, Willow might go to work, so you guys might be left alone together, actually.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Good.
Willow is probably going to go to
Yeah.
the docks and finish off anything left that they had to do.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
they set off.
Well,
that sounds
And
fine.
leaves you two to it.
yeah, considering we just signed a contract.
Yep.
And we'll probably just pull Cat aside, like, hey, just to keep you in the loop about everything. There's probably something you should know about me before we set sail.
Are you afraid of the ocean?
No, but that's a good guess. You might be wondering how, and just to themselves, I might be thinking I'm going to fight some harpies.
Cat gestures vaguely at the knife.
Well, they fly. And a knife can only do so much. Anyway, the point is, I was in a bit of an accident when I was younger, and it's left me with an aptitude for magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna look a bit like this, and it's gonna take down the illusion at that point and show off their eye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, accident. Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask what kind of accident.
Yeah, it's probably better if you don't.
Damn, so just... She's, like, slightly confused, but, like... So, wait. Aptitude for magic, not, like, school magic, like... Weird?
It's a bit weird, yeah. But it's stable.
Can you show me?
It's and they turn around and open the door of the Jenkins workshop and fire out an Eldritch Blast.
Whoa! Yeah, okay, that'll yeah, you know what? I'm sticking with you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm alright. It's a bit better than a knife.
Hey. Let's do target practice. And then
yeah,
Cat
sure.
basically Cat and N spend the afternoon throwing pebbles and trying to shoot them out of the air.
Aww.
Aww.
Aw, you guys could have kept Fish Dog. Like, oh no, Willow will use them for work. Never mind. No, they won't. Actually, you guys could have used Fish Dog.
Fish
He gets
Dog's
like
gonna
3
die.
hits and then he's done.
Do you
Yeah.
want to have to repair Fish Dog on the night of our voyage?
Shrugs.
No.
Fish Dog can help throw
gonna
things.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Fish Dog can help bounce rocks around for you.
Fish Dog is the, like, tennis ball
Does
dispenser.
Fish-
Perfect.
I don't know how Fish Dog's gonna pick up rocks.
For this
Let us
whole
dream,
face.
Zeke.
Anyway. Cool. So that's what Cat and N do.
Yeah.
So cute.
Shall we hop over to Luca as you do your little shopping trip?
Yes,
Just
sir.
to finalize that. You are returning to Malachi's to get the thing that you had on hold,
Yes.
and you're also going to go back to one of the jewelry shops or like accessory shops you walked past and pick up a little thing that caught your eye. So that's 50 gold for Malachi's, and I'm gonna say a silver.
Okay.
For the little bonus thing.
And one more thing.
Oh, what was that again?
Comb.
Oh, yes, yes. Give me a persuasion check to ask for directions.
Ooh.
Yep, okay. It's pretty easy to find what you're looking for. For a very fancy de-shedding comb, I'm gonna say a gold piece.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
And then you meet Varys back at the ferry, who has his little duffel bag of clothing and
Aw.
I'll
what
offer to
looks like-
carry everything, of course.
He's got his pride. It's a shoulder bag. And a curved sword at his hip.
Luca raises a brow a little bit, and I thought you weren't fighting.
Well, I'd like to avoid it if I can, but it's always good to be prepared.
Maybe you can show me what you're worth while we're traveling?
Sure, I wouldn't mind doing a round of sparring, though please go easy on me. I'm no prize fighter, Scarlet Prince.
Right, you told me. I forgot. Don't worry.
You know.
I'm very kind.
Alright. So, yeah. Any conversations that you guys want to have that night? Or any activities you want to do that night?
I think Willow's going to stay a bit after work. Like
Mhm.
work finishes and people head out, and Willow kind of just sits at the docks for a bit on their own. So
Mhm.
they'll be there.
Are you waiting for someone?
No, Willow's just thinking.
I feel like Varys might invite the group of you and Seeker Elsa out for dinner at the Gold Dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
Just a
so
nice little
kind.
dinner.
Yeah. That's nice. Be nice to have dinner with
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice
we'll
dinner with
gladly
Elsa and
accept.
Yeah.
Varys before we head out.
Yeah. Seeker Elsa is wishing you all well on the trip. She's heard a lot about the repair work and is happy to see Varys looking so healthy.
Hmm.
There's a lot of pleasant sort of chatter and a little bit of avoiding the purpose of the journey, which is to go kill harpies.
Mm. I think Luca would
And-
be saying things like, when we come back.
Yes.
So he, in his mind, he has no doubts that they will be returning to salvage.
Yes. I think
Almost
Seeker
insistent.
Elsa I think Seeker Elsa is much the same.
Good.
I think she makes a few jokes about finally having the house to herself.
Aw.
It is mostly joking. Yeah.
I know she's gonna miss my breakfast. It's okay.
And your pleasant conversation.
I'm such wonderful company.
You are.
Likewise.
Yeah. Varys covers the tab because he did invite you all out.
Hmm. Fair.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
There are specific rules. There are rules to the bill game.
Yeah.
Alrighty
There's a
then.
rationale behind it. He invited us out once Willow. I imagine that you guys actually caught Willow, like where they were. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, oh, Willow's not back from work. We'll go pick them up on the way since Varys is here and all that. So, like, I imagine
Yeah.
you picked them up from work, where Willow
Yeah.
was. Willow would have made themselves look not poignant upon hearing you guys approach. So, like,
Yeah.
made it look
Yeah.
like they were just finishing up something.
Yeah.
But yeah, they carry that sort of energy through the dinner as well.
Mhm.
Not overly like distant, but just a little bit less
Wistful.
rambunctious. Yeah, wistful is a good word for it.
I think it's a relatively early dinner as well, since you'll be up and at it close to dawn. Varys has like a map out and is sort of charting a bit of a course around Green Tarn, discussing with Cat and Willow, alternatingly about like where exactly things will go, and so on.
He's got such a palpable excitement though that I feel like it's hard not to be like not to smile at him a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like especially when he's explaining the map. And I feel like he has that familiarity with Greentown too, that sort of
yes.
none
I mean,
of
he
us
grew up
have. Yeah.
here,
He
so
talks about it like home and it's very sweet. That's the energy I imagine
Mhm.
permeating this inn.
Yep.
He's like,
You finish dinner and say goodnight early. Varys heads up to his room. I'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Yes, Captain.
Sleep well, Captain Varys.
And you too.
really just
I expect
was
steady
laughing at you
hands.
too. Sorry.
You got it.
It is like there is a playful tone to it.
Yeah. It's cute.
So
He vibes with us. We're best friends.
No, he's
No.
not. He's distinctly in his conditions.
He's our captain.
Yeah, but when he's not our captain, he's our best friend. So it checks out. This
there you go.
checks out.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, Varys's conditions was like, when it's business time, it's business time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
it's
that
not
works.
business time.
It's
We're
chill.
best buddies, BFFs.
Best fish forever.
No, bit close to home, don't you think?
That's the joke.
It's a horrible joke, really.
Yeah. All right. Think you guys are heading home. Kat asks, "So, you gonna enjoy your last night in solid beds, or do you
Luca
want to
makes a
get an
face
early
like he's-
start?"
Just realized that he'll be sleeping in a hammock.
You built it,
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking.
of course.
Yeah, that's I'm not surprised.
I'd just gotten used to softer beds.
Seeker also pats your shoulder. "It'll be there when you return. They do say that absence makes the heart grow fonder."
Fonder of you, and I give her a little cuddle.
Aw. Seeker also laughs and is like, now who's supposed to be the smothering mother?
That's always been me.
Clearly.
You'd have time to have some freedom while I'm gone. Don't have too much fun without me.
I'll try not to. I'll only stay out dancing until midnight.
Oh, of course. Not late at all for you.
No. I'll come see you off at the docks then, early in the morning.
You sure? Don't have to.
I'd like to.
Luca gives like a full smile that crinkles his eyes. Me too.
Cute. And Elsa turns to Anne, Willow, and Katniss. I expect you to take good care of him.
You got it.
Don't let him drink any seawater.
Yeah.
I only did that once.
You did it once.
Yes. I hadn't been on the boat. I hadn't been on the sea before. So I wasn't entirely sure of the practices.
Right, well, I'm glad that was corrected.
No cruel pranks, please. I'd like to see him back in one piece.
No.
We've
take
hung
care.
around him long enough. We know where to draw the line.
Cat salutes. Yeah. Seeker
think
Elsa heads home. Yeah.
Luca will just be preparing his gifts.
Oh,
I think Seeker Elsa would have some way to wrap things.
Yeah. I was just thinking like paper and twine.
Yeah. She has scissors, so you can make it all neat.
Yes. Luca would use a knife if not.
that works. Like a
Yeah,
Stanley knife.
if there's a shot.
When you
if
look
it's
at using a
sharp
sword.
Yeah.
Also imagine while Willow's been like kind of quiet, I would say, for most of the night,
Mm-hmm.
fond, wistful, all of that. Before you guys go, they do say like, make sure you get a good sleep and dress for the sea tomorrow.
You got it.
Yes, first mate Willow.
Just sure. Okay.
First mate
Uh,
Jenkins. That's not bad.
There's a ring to it.
Yeah,
Not as good as captain, but you have to earn that, right?
apparently.
Tell you what, I'm going to go get some alone time before I'm stuck with you, both of you, on a boat for the next week, foreseeable future. So,
Yeah,
Good
hold
night.
on to that sanity.
trying my best.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Cat just laughs.
Can I do an insight check on Willow's vibe?
Sure. I don't know. Zeke answers that.
Yeah, sure.
Are they vibing anything worth checking?
They've been quiet. They've been quieter than usual.
How you feeling?
How you
Thoughtful?
feeling?
Very full of thoughts. Kind of vague. Keeps looking at the sea and the sky and salvage in general. Has a kind of sentimental vibe about them.
Are they sad to be leaving?
No, it's not. It's
No.
distinctly not sad. It's more like
Oh.
anticipation, let's say.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
A front-loaded healing, whatever it is. That doesn't explain anything. Never mind.
Yeah, I have no idea what front loading means.
Me neither, honestly. It's just yeah.
A forward momentum.
Yeah.
They're keen to go.
I wouldn't say that either. Poignant is the word I would use.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
Okay.
You're thinking about something, certainly, and it's not negative.
Okay.
I would
As
say
long as it's not negative.
I would say it's neutral.
Yeah.
There's so many
Neutral's-
things. Some of them are
okay.
negative, some of them are positive. It's just a
Okay,
we're sitting
then.
very much in the middle. Yes, there you go.
Okay, but they're not actively sad, so that's fine.
They're not miserable.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Alright. Anna and Luca, what you up to tonight other than wrapping a gift?
Oh, since Luca's busy and is probably going to take some time in the mirror figuring out what they're going to wear.
No.
They're just in the mirror doing different changes to their glamored armor to see how things look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luca is absolutely like ironing his coat or whatever you do to the coat that goes
Yeah,
on the sea to make sure it's prim and proper for tomorrow.
Yeah. Luca is, definitely pressing the seams
Yes.
nice and crisp.
He like does
You
the
have-
thing where he holds it in front of himself and like spins a little bit.
Aw.
Aww. The skirt
Say
of the
yes to
coat
the dress.
flares out.
Yes. Oh, he absolutely said yes to this dress.
Sure hope so.
Yeah. Anything else that people want to do before we settle into nighttime?
No. Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Not really.
In which
Willow's
case-
just working.
Hmm. Are you like still burning midnight oil or what?
Willow's
you working on?
probably puttering around. Yeah. I kind of imagine Willow's keeping themselves busy. They got that similar energy to when they started making the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, Kat gets them in a convo, then they'll sit. But might be a sit out on the front of the boat rather than inside.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking around salvage and vibing. Probably tinkering with something mundane.
Mm-hmm. I think
Fixing
Cat's
up their crossbow
probably
bolts and such.
yeah. Cat might be nearby, but like probably just like lying back on the deck, enjoying the last rays of sunshine and warmth. If departures come up fast.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah. Yes, let's go with yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guess this is the first time we'll be properly sailing together.
Suppose so. How are you as a colleague?
I'm pretty reliable.
Figured. I'm insufferable.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hmm.
Always up to your mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm. It's very annoying.
Hmm. Yeah, and a colleague that's not really what we want, but it is part of what makes you very hot.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah. We'll have to keep a damper on our usual... She gestures between the two of you.
Escapades.
Yeah, that's the word.
I'm sure we'll survive.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. You always see who's in charge of, what night watch. Kidding.
Are you?
Cat shrugs.
Yeah, that's what I
Am
thought.
I?
I don't know.
Well, we should probably turn in early.
Probably. I'm going to enjoy the night air for a little while longer.
Okay, don't freeze your butt off.
Plenty of time to do that out at sea.
Oh. Cat gives a wave. I'll be in my hammock.
Sleep in the bed.
No, we just... No.
W-
You just made it nice for that guy.
Yeah. Hmm.
You really going to change the sheets?
I would.
I'm not. Good night.
Good night.
And Cat heads downstairs to sleep.
Yeah, fair. Forgot about the bed. Made it for Varys. God damn it. We're
Yeah,
just gonna end up
Dingus.
outside napping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fish Dog probably honks you gently.
Yeah, fair. Willow will probably wake up in a stupid hour of the morning, realizing they've fallen asleep on the deck of their boat, and then like trudge downstairs and flop like face first onto the couch, which isn't where they expected it. So they were going to go flop where the couch used to be, and then be like, huh, and then go downstairs and flop onto that couch and sleep.
You are so bad at this.
Yeah.
Willow, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Why? Should I have slept outside? Anyway, whatever.
Fail, right? Fail.
Yeah, that is a
Please tell me
fail.
it's a fail.
That is a fail.
You can let me know artistically whether this is a fail out on the deck of the ship or a fail on the couch.
This is
Or
a
even next to the
fail
couch.
all
In the
over.
hammock.
Oh, okay. All over. That's good.
So, you dozed off on the deck for like an hour or so, and then Fish Dog woke you up, and you did, in fact, go to actual bed. It was kind of cold out there anyway, so as cozy as your jacket is, it's not that cozy.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me just quickly...
Oh, man, what the...
You rolled low, that's what you did?
Saw this coming as soon as Zeke was trying to get you into bed.
Oh, man.
So, you are tinkering with the engine room. It's bigger than you remember. Or rather, you're remembering a different engine room. The air hums around you as the air elemental inside shifts through the coiled runes. Middle of the night. Active watches only above deck. This is secret work. Your ears are pricked and listening out, hoping that nobody comes to find you. What are you trying to do, Willow? In this dream of yours?
My job, I think. Whether self-appointed or not.
Give me a tinkering check. You're working as quietly as you can. As quickly as you can. You unscrew a panel and with a nervous breath begin etching in another set of runes. You're doing this little bit by little bit. It should be done soon. You're about to replace the panel when you hear suddenly a voice. Next to your shoulder. What are you doing, love?
Just my job.
You make another
No.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I don't know if that manages to get out.
You try to say that. The words stick in your throat.
Of course.
There is a wash of red, and suddenly the engine room is consumed with fire. Smoke starts filling your lungs. Where is your mask? Where is your fucking mask? This is out of control. You need to leave now. You're going to choke to death. What do you do?
Is that voice still here? Or the presence of it, anyway?
You tell me.
Can I make a check for it?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin? Like for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't digitally flip a coin.
How do I do?
No, it is not here.
Okay. Then Willow's going to leave in a hurry.
Okay. You know that most of the ship is asleep. The engine room's on fire. This is not how it's supposed to be. What's going through your mind?
Can I make another throw to see if Willow knows?
What do you mean?
Ugh. Willow tends to be able to tell when they're dreaming or not. I'm
Oh
going
no,
to
you
assume
have
this
no
is not
idea.
The case. Great.
No.
Well, the
This
thought
is a
and the
hell of a
feeling at the
stress
moment.
stream.
Okay, good. Well, the thought and the feeling at the moment is dread, mainly, entirely
Yeah.
dread. Yeah, Willow
Yeah.
feels the need to leave and run, but at the same time, there is something making them feel like they don't want to. Even though the fire is probably building in such a way that they need to outrun it, but they are slowing in that way that you do when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not very conscious. They're not slowing down on purpose, but when they do start slowing, it's settling in with something else. Feeling of just kind of like, just stay.
It feels like it's too soon. This is happening sooner than you wanted it to. You had a plan, but well, accidents happen and you don't
Willow
hear
wants
of
to
an
sit
alarm.
down. Yeah. Willow wants to sit.
If nobody wakes up soon.
Is the whole thing going down?
The flames start licking up the side. It's in the tubes. It's in the elemental relay. The elemental itself is burning.
That wasn't meant to happen, was it?
No.
That urge to sit leaves immediately, and Willow's now running to the main area where the crew would be. With intention to wake everybody.
Yeah. Are you saying anything or just running?
Just running, and I think that when they get to the point where they are at a door, that they could start calling out, their voice doesn't come through.
You try and scream, but nothing feels real. You try and slam open the door, but you just phase through it. You hear drums. The sound of arcane cannon fire. Oh. At least it wasn't your fault, probably. Maybe.
Yes, it was. I was there.
You can't find anybody. Or give me a perception check. You distantly hear voices. They're on top of the deck. There's a fight going on. You're the one below the
Okay.
deck.
Yep. Willow's going to run, follow it, hoping to warn whoever that is.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Flat charisma, big number.
Yes, please. You try and call out again to warn them, but nobody can hear you. You run through holes. Why is this boat so big? It's so much larger than it should be. Everything feels like it's twisting around you, mirroring and echoing and doubling and shifting, iridescent. You're trying to call out to warn that there's a fire. But you are just a ghost. Haunting these holes. What's the last thing you do before you wake up?
I think that sludgy feeling that made Willow feel like sitting down before. They're running.
Mhm.
They don't look like they're going to stop anytime soon. The stress is very obvious on their face. Their ears, their body language is all tense
Mhm.
and desperate. And then after a while, they just kind of start sagging into the floor until finally they're just sitting. Everything is just warped and burning and not legible at all. And they just kind of sit and put their head in their knees.
Yeah. The fire burns all around you, but you are untouched by anything. You hear a voice. A different one this time. You see a tall man with white hair and a long red coat, golden eyes, reach out a gloved hand to you.
I think without even thinking, Willow's head's in their knees. This person's reaching out from them to them from all the way up there. And without even thinking, Willow's hand snaps up from their head and just swats his hand away, like slaps it away.
And you tumble out of bed and fall flat on your face.
Great. Cool.
There's a loud squawk as you come to. Cat wakes up next to you, like, in her own hammock, like, you okay?
I'm fine. Willow jumps to their feet.
Well, whatever that stressful dream was, you don't remember much of it. That jolt
What?
knocked it clean out of your head. You just remember
Great.
feeling vaguely stressed and like, whatever.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter anyway. Willow dropped out of bed, jumps to their feet, and just, okay, my day started now. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah. It is like half an hour before dawn.
Great. Willie woke up before their alarm. They don't have an alarm, but they're like
Yeah.
figurative alarm. And we'll just start getting to work immediately. They do
Yep.
not want to go to their engine room for some reason, but they don't. They weren't heading there anyway. But they walk
Yeah.
quickly past it. They don't want to look at it for some reason. Okay.
All right. So,
Wait, I have a question. Okay.
yeah. What
If
question?
Willow wanted to make something chilly, like cold, actually,
Yes.
they'll just leave it out overnight. Never mind. They wanted to make. Never mind. Don't worry about it. They left
Okay.
that little rag in a container with water outside.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. That's not sus, but whatever.
So, bright and early in the morning, Willow, you are awake well before dawn.
Yeah, thanks.
The good news is that as you busy yourself in making last-minute preparations and getting everything together, the dream fades from your mind entirely.
Cool.
So all you can remember really is that you had a stress dream and woke up abruptly
Nice.
by falling on your face.
Cool.
Cat joins you pretty Yeah. You literally rolled out of your hammock and
Willow was on the couch too. I imagine so. At least it's not too far from
right.
the couch. From the
you rolled off the couch onto the floor,
yeah,
face
and,
first.
like Willow clambering
stubbed
onto
your
the
nose.
couch. Hand like fumbling around on the couch to find their like glasses.
Yeah,
Meh.
just
They're
like
fine.
sleep squinting. Cat wakes up pretty shortly after you, gets out of her hammock, starts rigging up everything to make sure you're ready to set sail when the tide comes out. Luca and En will need to come along, and the 5 of you will need to pull the workshop, the ship, a scrap bucket, into the sea as the tide comes in, because it is, like, high up on the beach while you were working on it.
Before they leave the puppy, I will say that N is going to give Elsa like a proper hug, just in the privacy of the two
Aw.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sweet. I think Elsa is coming with you,
Yeah.
and she
but-
has a little... She's baked something for you guys to have on your first day of the voyage. So she has a little basket.
Yeah, and like probably shows up to Elsa in their like new outfit, the outfit they're going to be wearing
Ooh.
on sailing.
Oh, you look... Oh, don't you look wonderful?
And does a little spin. Worked on it all night.
Must say that armor of yours is quite convenient for fashion.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Excited?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I'll
I'm
miss you
glad.
though.
You'll be home again soon enough.
Yeah. And it's probably gonna like shuffle in for the hug then and
Yeah.
hug her proper.
She
And
gives
it's
you
like,
a nice squeeze.
yeah, and gives a squeeze back. It's like a really cherishing kind of squeeze. Like they, for a minute, they really feel like they don't want to let go, but they will.
Aw.
And you don't want to keep the others waiting.
Yep. Elsa gives En like one last little squeeze on the wrist as you pull
Mhm.
away from the hug. Come, let's get the others ready.
Yeah.
Luca's up and at him.
As always.
In his coat.
How's he entering the room?
Dressed to the
Imagine-
nines. He looks radiant. What you
Elsa
saying?
is delighted. I was thinking Luca is probably also making like a light breakfast
Yes.
since you're leaving so early in the day and you want to not weigh yourself down too much for work. You'll have a fuller lunch once you're out at sea.
Yes.
Yeah. Elsa says that you look very dashing and handsome in your coat.
Do a little
Admires.
spin to show it off to her.
Yeah, she admires the rose details and like smooths her hand over the lapels and cups your face.
And does a little wink to Elsa where Luca can't see.
Oh.
Elsa grins back. Very fine work. Yeah.
They're so cute. How do you think Luca entered the room, like in his coat? Do you think he like boom baby down the stairs, or did he strut? Like, what's he? Was he just casually there with his coat on? Like, come on, like what's his? How do you enter the? What's it? Like, what's it?
He breasted boobily.
Of course.
Down the stairs.
Yeah. Actually, I think he was subtle because he's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
The subtle way in which you're like, I got a new haircut.
yeah,
Or like, I have a new piece of clothing. Which is to say,
Exactly.
you're trying to play it cool, but you are like posing at every opportunity
Yes.
exactly.
to show it off.
Oh my
It's
god.
the posture of, I look so good right now.
Oh, he's so sweet. Luca doing all his same chores, but then like that little look over the shoulder, like, have you noticed something different?
Yeah.
Shakes
Yeah.
the pen. Oh, I
I'm not
love
a
him.
model, the camera just went off.
Damn, I think N's a boom baby. N, are you a boom baby? Anyway, we'll figure that out later.
No, they're also like, they show up knowing they're wearing something. And like showing up
Yeah.
expecting
Nice.
Elsa to notice.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
But-
you're both so funny.
But not
Fine,
like
Willow's a
kicking
boom
down the
baby.
door.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Me trying to like,
God.
anyone else here gonna enter a room like boom baby? No? Just
No.
me? Okay.
Cat will. Or Cat
Yeah,
would
nice, good.
if she was wearing anything like that.
Different.
However,
Yeah.
she is just in her usual clothes, which are fit for sailing.
So is Willow, yeah.
Yeah.
High five, we live here.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of-
So,
Bruno was invited.
yeah. Yes, he is, of course, attending the first sailing. He
Yeah.
probably asked Willow, like, if they needed any extra hands to haul her out into the water. I imagine Willow refused.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So, let's have a little conversation with Bruno Saltbeard and Willow Jenkins as the others are arriving. Yes?
Yes. I think Willow would hop off where they're... I imagine them up somewhere high, like doing last minute bits
Yeah.
when they see Bruno approaching and hop down.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bruno.
Good morning. Fine day for sailing.
Fine indeed. Recommendation of our new captain.
Hmm. Greenleaf was it?
Mm-hmm.
Bruno nods, looks out over the sea. Always good to have a weather eye aboard.
That's...
You can't
Really
go
nice.
wrong with that.
Mhm.
So, what's your course?
That way. Until we have to turn another. Willow points.
Alright, be smart about it then.
Of course. You can keep waving at us until we pass by those trees there. specifically.
It's only because this is your maiden voyage. I don't normally take this much time out of my day.
I know.
Bruno was like folding his arms and doing a little bit of a grandpa huff. But you could tell he's looking forward to it.
Willow has their hands in their pockets like they are completely unfazed by that, but that's cool. We're cool. Aren't we just cool? We're so cool right now. That's the face.
Mm-hmm.
Is the tail wagging?
Not yet.
Oh. Gotta earn that.
Mm-hmm.
Tail's not wagging enough for you to see it under their coat. It has to be like
Okay.
real like whap 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 for you to see it under the coat.
Yeah. Oh, captain and crew. A pair of untried landlubbers at that, but I'm sure you'll shape them up quick.
They have the spirit.
Let's hope they have the brains as well.
Yeah, well. They will. Let's say yes.
Bit of a smart alecky name.
Honestly, I couldn't think of anything. Just like with the Jenkins workshop. I know you've been bothering me for a name for years. Well, a year?
About a
Months
year.
now. Wow. It'll do. For this.
That as well. So, don't suppose you're going to wax poetic about the voyage and the construction and all that? You have a right to be proud.
Willow gives him an eyebrow raise, side eye. Like, since when have I waxed poetic?
No, he's asking you.
Yeah, well,
it's a joke.
yeah, it's
It's so quiet.
yeah, no, that's the look of like, okay, new expectations, man. Haha. Well, when I was a young pup and I sailed into this town, was trying not to. Gesturing at Bruno. Trying not to say small. What's another word? Meager foreman gifted me this
Meager!
vessel. Shh, you're not here. Gifted me this vessel, and I made it less ugly and useless. And today I set forth on the sea with slightly less ugly boat to kill some bird people for killing other people. Can I get a huzzah, Bruno Saltbeard?
Bruno, suddenly raises his eyebrow. You're the one taking on the harpies.
Didn't we tell you that?
No.
Oh. Well, yes, we're taking that mission. I thought you knew that. Why else would we be going?
Because you'd... Well, don't die, otherwise I'll kill you myself.
Oh. Whoops. Sure. Is that a fleck of concern I see in your beard?
Yes, you daft.
Don't hurt yourself. It's fine. We'll be fine.
You'd better.
Mm-hmm. If not, we'll just wash up back here. And you'll fix us right back up.
Might throw you back to this ocean.
Sure thing.
Like the jellyfish you are. Where are those layabouts of yours?
Willow gestures. Are they anywhere near?
It should be coming down the hill at this point.
No, because
Yeah,
Willow
we're
can point.
approaching.
There they are.
Make sure they know which way is up, which way is port.
They do. We taught them like 2 days ago. It's fine.
Nah.
Don't
Sovereigns
worry
and
your
six.
salty little beard about it. Willow's patting him on the shoulder with every syllable.
Bruno is
We'll be
tolerating it, but
fine.
like,
Yeah.
you can see a vein like slowly bulging on his forehead in annoyance.
We'll be back in a week, maybe 2. I'll give you a split.
Just make sure you bring this home in one piece.
I will.
I'd hate to have
I
to
will.
see it repaired once more. It's freshly painted
No one
and
else
everything.
could know. Of course, of course. It has the Bruno seal of approval. I wouldn't sink it straight away. Right away. Give it a month.
He quirks an eyebrow at you again and says, shakes his head. Well, I'll leave you to your preparations then.
Don't be cranky.
Like asking the ocean not to be wet.
Indeed. Be cranky. But don't be worried. I've handled
I'll
rougher
do as
seas
I
than
please.
these. All right.
And Anne and Luca and Seeker Elsa all arrive, as well as Varys from nearby.
Ooh. Willow sees these two. Dressed for the occasion.
Gotta look the
Of
part.
course. Do you think the
Mhm.
captain will
Willow just-
approve?
Ask him yourself.
Varys says, I see you've gotten yourself some fine rags to be sailing in. Oh,
Luca
those will get
looks
soaked soon enough.
affronted.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I'm not going to
Ah.
get wet at all. I plan on it.
No. I'll bet you a gold piece that you will before the day is out.
No. I know that's a losing battle. I'm afraid. Just let me dream.
Well, well. He greets Seeker Elsa and the rest of you, and Cat and Willow have finished rigging up the boat to be hauled out into the sea. Seeker Elsa has a basket covered in a tea towel for you, Willow. I baked something for your first day at sea. I hope this will go down well with the crew.
Oh,
She hands
thank
you
you.
a basket. Do you peek?
I sniff. What does it smell like?
Fresh bread. Fresh,
Oh,
sweet, yeasty bread.
oh my gosh. Willow does like a deep inhale and then realizes it's fresh bread and does like a full bristle of like, oh yes. Thank you.
No.
Says thank you again, but more like eagerly. Also, Willow went from like elbowing Bruno, making stupid
Mhm.
grinny faces, to like very somber all of a sudden when they see Elsa, let alone receive a gift.
Yes. Elsa shakes your hands very warmly. I wish you all the best on your journey.
Thank you
Take
very
care
much.
of yourself, Seeker.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Better be. Or else I'm gonna have to take over the poppy when I get back.
Oh my.
I'm
Aren't
sure
you ambitious?
Luca can show me the ropes.
Yes, well, I'm counting on you, Willow, to make sure these two don't get too big for their britches while they're out at sea.
I believe that responsibility is deferred to Captain Varys, but I will count on you in return to, Willow nods their head at Bruno. Make sure he doesn't stress himself the whole more salt, I suppose.
Oh,
Yeah.
complaining is like Bruno's pastime.
Stress. I didn't mean. Is Bruno here? Did he hear that?
No.
Oh, where's Bruno?
He's a little distance away. He's at the dock while you guys are, like, actually heading towards the boat.
Ah, yeah, Willow's gesturing. Like, that's not what I meant. They were joking. I'm kidding. He's
Yeah.
fine.
He certainly is. Huh? Elsa gives you a bright smile and claps you on the shoulder. Think the tide is coming in, so I'd best move up shore before I get my feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
You,
Luca is hovering over Seeker Elsa, basically.
yeah,
Willow's gonna shake her hand and then go to shake Bruno's hand before they leave.
yeah. Bruno gives you a firm handshake and a clap on the elbow. Fair weather
Really?
to you.
And Tia. Sorry. And to you.
He nods.
Willow salutes, like 2-finger salute, walks backwards, and then heads to the boat with their bread under their arm.
Yeah.
Salutes to Varys on the way past as well.
And we'll go with Willow. Salute Bruno and Elsa as they go as well.
Aww.
Elsa gives Luca a big hug.
He's a little bit weepy.
Oh.
You'll be back before you know it.
I will.
Good luck out there.
Give her like a unrelenting squeeze. Like I don't want to let
Yeah.
go.
Aww. Elsa does a little squeak laugh and hugs you back with as much force as she can muster in return. And then pats your face. Come on now. Your crew is waiting for you.
Okay. Okay. Love you a lot.
Love you too.
I give her one more hug and kiss, and then
Yeah.
force myself away, basically.
Yeah, and then Luca runs off, like, jogs off to start taking hold of the ropes. Varys is making sure everything is stowed and secured. Cat is attending to the ropes. The tide is slowly coming in, covering up the keel of the workshop. It's usually like the water is not usually quite deep enough to let it float.
Mm.
And then when all is ready, Varys sounds the call for you all to come out front. Take a rope
No idea
and
what that
start
means.
literally in front of the boat. You're going to pull it into the ocean. So, everyone has a rope?
Yes, sir.
Aye, aye.
Everyone holding fast?
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye.
Then on 3. 1, 2, 3. Heave!
Heave! Is that what we're
Everybody
doing?
make athletics check together.
Oh, my best.
Oh, damn, those two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just here to look good. It's okay,
Well,
you
it's a
the rest of
group
you
check.
haven't. So
Yes. So, in
That's why careers exist.
moments, yeah, this is why it's a group. You all, with steady arms, and you feel like you're not really doing anything.
that's okay. I look at the ship, I look at myself. I know I'm just here to be part of this, not to actually contribute. But I'll
You're here for
try.
moral support.
Yes.
You all haul the scrap bucket crests into the waves. Slowly, you start getting aboard. You climb one by one up the rope ladder to the side on the deck. Cat is in the sails with Willow. Varys shouts to loose the sails. All hands on deck. And you're standing at the wheel for now, keeping it steady. Just making sure it doesn't spin. As Varys and Luca push the last of the way out and then scramble aboard. The ship is floating. Varys calls for Willow and Cat to turn the mast into the wind. The sail fills with a billowing breeze. And you're off.
We haven't sprung a leak.
No?
Having a moment. Me-
Congratulations, Willer.
You made it. Little grin is
In a good
spreading
20
on
minutes?
En's face as they
Yeah.
head out into the ocean.
Yeah.
I was say, is there a way for the wheel to have been locked in so that N could
Yes.
be outside when the
Yes,
I
like
think Willow
when-
would have
when-
locked the wheel in. Yeah. So that N could see.
I
be
mean,
on
it
deck
needed to be
when
able
that
to
happens,
turn while
held.
you were still
Yeah,
heading out into the bay, and then
fair.
like
There's a locking
10,
mechanism.
15 minutes passes,
Yeah.
and Varys takes over.
Mm. I also imagine that while we were pulling, Fish Dog was kind of doing a last little lap around Elsa and Bruno,
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
like it was saying goodbye to before whizzing along to the boat, and probably standing with
Yeah.
N.
Yeah.
Oh, flying with N. And that 20 as well. I think I rolled a 20 on athletics.
Yes, you did.
You
rolled
did.
nat 20.
Yeah, I
Congrats.
do feel like the pulling and the movement and this feeling, Willow went from kind of passive jerky to like genuinely like grin. Like this is
This is it.
Yeah.
they're back in their element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You turn.
Thrilled to be back.
Yes. You all is set and ship shape. You are able to turn towards the back and see Bruno and Seeker Elsa waving you off as you sail out of the Tarn Bay into the ocean. Varys is smiling to himself as he stands at the helm.
Mm.
You say your last goodbyes, shouting them to the shore.
Pokemon wave over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
En's fully leaned
Until
on the
they're just-
railing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The wind is a brisk 11 miles per hour. A nice steady speed. The sails are full and we're making good time. Weather is beautiful and clear. What would you like to do?
Is Willow handling all this? Excited?
I
Yeah,
think
as Willow
they
look.
they probably called out once to the shore. I was going to say they might have whistled, but I don't think you're meant to whistle on a boat, are you? Then again, it is Willow.
Shrug.
Uh,
I don't
in
know.
any
So
case, they
you can't whistle at night. That's the rule.
Whistle into the wind.
Yeah, okay. Well, Willow's probably going to just one of those like loud enough noises
Yeah.
that doesn't involve yelling.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Yeah.
toodaloo of sorts.
Yeah. A nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
can't do
And
that.
then they're probably no, that's fair. Willow can the type where you put like your ring finger and your thumb in
Fingers
your
in your
mouth and it's
mouth,
like a
yeah.
loud
Yeah.
yeah, like a very loud bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are probably going to end up sort of wandering back to the front of the boat. Not so
Mhm.
much that they're standing in Varys's way because he is
Yeah,
at the
no.
helm, but
That's
just
easy.
kind of off to the side and looking out in the same
Mhm.
direction. Oh hell, they might even hop on the roof.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? It's my boat. Yeah. I think when you guys turn around, you'll find that Willow is up on the roof, just like sitting with their legs dangling.
Yeah.
Or legs folded.
Yep. Cat's sitting in the rigging.
Look at N like we don't have much to do we?
Now we just get to relax and plan our battle strategies. How you doing?
How is he doing? Make an insight check.
How
Is
you
he gonna
doing,
respond,
Lucas?
though?
Struggling. He makes a
Mhm.
face. Wipes at his face a bit.
Oh.
We'll be back soon. Not a long journey.
Yeah. It's just the first time I've left salvage. So, yeah.
Yeah. Basically like you're home now.
And yours.
Let's just pretend I never said that. Yeah. Leaving it all behind can be hard, I guess.
Well, it's not leaving behind because we're going back, so.
Oh, temporarily. But yes,
Yeah.
we'll only be gone a week or two, and you're going to have your hands full, because you've got to take care of me, remember?
Yeah, so you best get into a lot of peril so I can be thoroughly distracted.
We are on a boat, and the last time I was on a boat, a much smaller size, well, you remember what happened.
Yes, good. I look forward to you falling over again. So,
Well,
please do.
it's a good
As
thing
soon as possible.
you can swim. I'm gonna need it.
Can you swim?
Yes, I can hold my own in the water. I'm no merfolk, but well, that's what this is for. Nan's gonna flash their swimming ring that they stole from the
Of
barrow.
course.
No,
I'm gonna take Anne to the front of the boat.
no.
Cat swings on down from the rigging.
Captain.
Cat.
Captain.
Ooh, don't let the actual captain hear you say that.
Ah. We'll have to think of another name for you one day.
How you doing, Cat? Seasick yet?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's good to be out here again. How
Happy
about
to
you
be
two
back.
lovebirds? What are
Well,
you
he's-
whispering about?
Just the last time I was in a boat, I kind of fell off.
Ah, whoops.
Yeah,
Well, next time, do it on purpose.
yeah, that's the hope. I'll do it to be dramatic.
So, Willow,
I give
what you
Cat like
doing?
a wry smile.
Yeah. Just basking
I
in the
think.
sun.
Yeah, I was gonna say perception was to see whether these guys were like interrupting my vibes, but I think from that one means no, they were not. 'Cause I
Not
was
at
aiming to see
all.
whether. Yeah, no, Willow is in a different world, just kind of enjoying the sun, the wind, and the feeling of sailing.
Mm,
They are
yeah.
pretty much sitting exactly where Varys would be standing, but they're on the boat.
Yeah.
They're on the roof
They're on the
rather,
roof,
so they
yeah.
are the pseudo captain kind of in this scenario.
Mhm.
Yeah, sitting behind the wheel, so to speak, and
Mhm.
just like basking, completely
Yeah.
gone from this. You guys cannot like.
Yeah.
You guys will have to like throw rocks at them to get them out of this. Don't
Ends-
please.
En's happy to
No.
see it and leave Willow to it.
Yeah. Let them bask.
Yeah.
Like a dog in the sun, warming
Yeah.
its bones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cat says, somebody looks happy.
Something tells
They
me
do,
this is
don't they?
Willow's element.
Hmm. So, what prank are we gonna pull on them?
We have time to
Hmm.
figure that out, I think.
Should we check if we've sprung a leak?
No, if you want to go downstairs, feel free.
Are you basking in the air too? The fresh sea air?
Oh, absolutely. You know it.
I might peel off to
And
be alone for a minute.
okay.
Just to settle my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can eat the minute.
You head downstairs into the hold of the scrap bucket.
Yeah. I don't want to be just alone with Varys. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
How's Varys look through Luca's eyes though? Or are you not going to look at him? Too busy trying not to
Oh.
cry.
Yeah. No, I would definitely look at Varys. Can I make an insight check? Yeah?
Sure.
See how he's vibing?
Yeah.
Ew.
It is not hard to read that he looks pleased.
Oh. Well, that makes Luca smile a little bit.
No, you head down below decks. It is dimmer down here, obviously. You feel the gentle motion of the ship at sea. It's not too bad yet.
Yet. Okay.
And what you doing?
I'll just, you know.
Yeah, unless
Hop into your hammock and cry. What do you?
Yeah, pretty much.
We have a shower if you want to lean dramatically against the wall. Don't waste the water, but you know.
No, I'll be fine, thank you.
You want a little chamber? I think like En's just gonna be leaning on the railing and staring out at the water, thoughtful,
Mhm. Yeah.
thinking about a lot of different things.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You spot a ripple on the surface of the water as you approach, and then see some splashing. Flying fish.
Oh. Pointed
Hmm.
out to Cat.
Ooh, nice.
Is that a good omen for sailors or anything?
Well, sometimes they land on deck and you can make them into food, but don't try and catch them with your hands.
Oh yeah? What? Do they explode?
No, but they'll cut them.
Ah,
Fins are
good to
sharp.
know. I'll make sure to use a knife then. I'm sharp too.
Oh, man. Well, watch out, harpies.
Mm-hmm. I explode.
Cat looks... Yeah. Shit, really?
And makes like a pinching gesture, like a little bit.
Whoa. Does
my
it,
God.
hurt?
No, I'm good. I'm fine. I've
Oh,
got it
okay.
under
Okay.
control. You don't have to worry about me.
Okay, cool. Wild.
Yeah. That's why I warned you.
Thanks for the heads up. Okay. Yeah. So, Luca, you're having a quiet moment downstairs,
Yes.
collecting yourself. Willow, you're on top of the roof, vibing.
Mm.
Living their best life. Actually,
Tail gently
is-
wagging.
have we picked hammocks yet?
I don't think
No.
so.
Willow claimed
No.
one from the night before.
No. Willow slept on the couch, so
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
You want to claim hammocks now?
I think Luke is thinking of leaving a gift under the Christmas tree, so to speak. Maybe. But hey, I don't know.
I imagine N will want to sleep on one of the ends so they can get away easily.
Yeah.
So that's what Luca has assumed.
The only person who slept in a hammock was
Cat.
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 I kind of
Can I tell
assumed that she
which?
took the second one for some reason, but
Yeah. No, that sounds about right. She would, probably.
yeah, and I think Willow, like you might be able to assume that Willow would take the one closest to their bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be
so
like Willow.
Willow,
From left to right,
Cat,
Willow, Cat,
Luca.
Luca, N.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And I was thinking N would be on the far right, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Willow could take their glasses off to look out at the sea, or would it be bad?
You can.
Just briefly while no one's there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to get the colors.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Mm.
Well, the sun is kind of glaring in your eyes,
Hmm.
so you don't see much when you remove your sunglasses. But
That's fair.
it is bright and blue and clear, and there's nothing unusual in your field of vision.
Hmm.
So you can enjoy seeing the clear blue of the sky and sea intermingle on the horizon.
It's brief, but I imagine like Willow looks for as much as they can, then like quickly closes their eyes like hard and puts the
Yeah.
glasses back on. But they still seem okay with the fact that they tried.
Yeah.
But yes, they will keep their glasses on.
Yeah. Cool. I think after about an hour of sailing and having left the shores of Green Tarn to a streak of gray-green on the horizon, Captain Varys calls all hands to the helm.
Ooh.
Aye,
Cool.
aye.
Willow will hop down. I also imagine Willow got like probably hop down a bit ahead of time just because looking
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
at the open sea for a bit kind of started to make
Yeah.
them feel a bit woohoo. So just
Yeah.
dodge
Yeah.
that, jump down.
Right. We've got fair winds and fair weather today, so I'd like to make the best of it. We'll be taking turns in watches. We'll sail probably till around midnight. Should get us a total of about 75 miles. It's a good way. About halfway to the reef.
Wow.
Yeah, making good time.
Like I said, the wind's in our favor today. So, the discussion is who will hold which watch. Because you have on and off watches during the day and night.
Mhm.
And then at a certain point in night, Varys will weigh anchor and everybody can rest fully with only a light watch of making sure nothing comes up, I guess.
Yeah.
No changes
Yeah.
in weather.
OC
Well, it does have their
monsters.
little lock on their boat. There's that. It has the alarm
Yeah.
system technically with fish dog, so fish dog can
Yeah.
keep watch when we're sleeping.
Yes, so
Yeah.
Fish
Yeah.
Dog will keep watch when you're all asleep, but in the meantime,
Yeah, we need people watch.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Luca will volunteer first, as always.
okay.
Of course.
I think maybe during evening watches, Ed's gonna want to catch Willow alone on the deck
So
when they
you arrange
change
your
over.
watches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
you arrange your watches and you have that fresh braided bread that Seeker Elsa made for you
Oh.
all
Yum.
as your lunch.
Yum.
It's
Girl.
it's the super soft Easter kind of bread.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Nice.
like yeasty and buttery and sweet.
Hmm.
You sit around the table, having a good time, enjoying the fresh breeze. Luca is
Yeah.
obviously going to be cooking for a group, although you're confined to a much smaller amount of space.
I'll make two.
You can manage. It's lively. The atmosphere is nice.
Mhm.
And the weather holds quite well, so while you are certainly not idle during the day, there is plenty of time to catch your breath and just watch the sea
Hmm.
when you need a break.
If the conversation gets we're kind of jovial, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Willow's going to. No, you know what? Let's save that for another day. Never mind.
Okay. So. I would like each of you to roll a d20.
Okay. Where is my thing? D20.
Oh,
I'm trying to
nice.
Hey,
face.
samesies.
Oh my god,
Cute.
twins.
That's romantic. Oh,
Kinda.
close.
Getting there.
You had a 9 as well.
Yeah, 9. Oh no.
Oh god.
No!
Not
Not
this
here.
again.
Not now. Not on a ship. Not that open. That open.
Oh, futility! Oh my god.
No.
Anyway.
Not on a boat
Oh,
with
no.
a flippin' explosive in the basement.
I'm putting this away. Stop. Zeke, why are we
Yeah.
rolling? Puts hands over both their faces.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. Let me roll my own thing. Ooh. So, first part of the day, you see a deep water fishing vessel sail past. It's a little bit bigger and a bit longer than yours. You just see it on the horizon heading in with fresh catches on the line.
Oh my god. Can we fish?
Cat answers like, yeah, we bought fishing lines. You want to try?
Yes? Do you know how? Can you teach me?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's not that hard. So, make a survival check with advantage, because Cat is helping you.
Yes. So bad.
Whoa.
Yes, you managed to catch, a sizable fish. I don't know what kind of fish would be out here. Let's say a codfish.
A big question. Is it edible?
Yes.
Yes, Luca's making fish for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Fresh killed fish.
Yay! Yum.
How do you catch it? Can we know how Luca brings it in? Like he caught it, yeah, but like, how does
Carefully.
he wrangle it?
Very carefully.
Do you get slapped in the face by it? Is there a dice you can roll for this?
It's not a huge fish. It is like
Oh,
You know,
still.
I imagined fishing in Link's Awakening style. Lots of back and forth, and he's very slow about it.
Great.
But he gets there.
lots of Cat coaching Luca of like,
Yeah.
okay. Pull. Not so much. Let it. Don't let it get away. Don't let it get. Pull the line in, etc., etc.
He's very, very attentive when she instructs.
Hey, and you catch a nice deep water sea fish.
Yay!
No, not too deep. You're still like within a few miles of the coast, so
Yeah.
plenty of fish.
Luca is thoroughly proud of himself, and he will show everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he'll bring it up when we have dinner. Like, yeah, I caught it.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Luca.
I feel like the ship is small enough that I
Yeah.
think unless you are
We all saw that.
deliberately trying to hide, it's
Luca
Okay.
smuggling the fish below.
What is that smell?
uh-oh.
No, I imagine like Luca being like, "Yay!" and then like, you know, that firm donk to make sure the fish is dead before you like take
Yeah.
it in. But like
Yeah.
Luca like, "Woohoo!" and then like, we all know you caught the fish, bro. We just heard it die. You should have thrown the
Cool.
first one back, but hey, let's say you did.
Is that a law? Is that a fishing law?
I don't know.
Look,
It's
I
just
don't
a thing
know
we
enough
always
of-
do. It's a thing my family always does, so I'm not sure if it's a fishing thing or.
If it's a your family thing.
Yeah.
Hard to tell sometimes. What is
Yeah,
culture and
thanks.
what is culture?
What is culture? One of our fact checkers can look that up.
Yeah. I'm gonna say N make a perception check.
Wait.
Alright.
Ooh.
As you're looking out over the sea towards the late afternoon, you spy a very large fin coming out of the
Ooh.
water briefly.
Mm.
Dun-dun.
Is Willow nearby? Or Cat?
Willow's within shouting distance. Yeah. Either, both. Yes. It's a small boat,
Yeah. Just wondering, like, is Willow below deck?
relatively speaking.
Is that a shark? And it's gonna say, like, obviously, inquisitive towards people who know more about water than Ed does.
Willow might toddle up then and have a look. Perception or investigation?
Yeah, perception, please.
Can I use fish dog for an advantage?
Yeah.
Whatever. Willow shrugs.
Fuck me, I guess.
Maybe. I mean,
The
yeah,
fin,
let's
like,
see.
dips under the water again.
Oh.
So you're like, was only up there briefly.
Gone
Willow
now.
shrugs, I don't know, and then walks back around like whatever.
And
we'll
you keep
gonna
an
get
eye
killed.
out.
Yep, Ed's mostly just watching the water and seeming lost in thought for a lot of this. Just
Yeah.
getting lost in their own head, leaning over the railing. Not too far.
Yeah. It's not that close. You see it a ways away.
And he'll probably just like watch that area just to see if it comes back.
Yeah.
Oh.
You.
No, on the topic, Willow might go and fetch, like, they've realized, like, oh, I should go and fetch that spyglass.
Yes.
Yeah,
That would give you advantage on seeing things at a distance.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, Willow's going to go inside, past Varys,
Okay.
duck a little, like, head tip towards
Yeah.
him, and then, like, find the
Yeah.
spyglass, which, oh, is probably in their pockets, actually.
Yeah.
Goes downstairs, realizing
go
it's in
down.
their pockets,
Yeah.
comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Upstairs on the table, just like emptying out parts of their pockets while they look for the spyglass and keep pulling out like related, same shape kind of items. Like, no. I know that it's not, that's not how it works, is it? But
It's funny.
do you yeah, good, nice.
Sometimes funny is better than.
Rule of funny.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Varys can just hear the clunk clunk of various things being laid down on the table behind him.
Yeah. I don't think Varys is like always at the wheel.
Yeah.
He'll take moments off as well. But in general is keeping an eye.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you keep watching that patch of water and you see some more ripples of like what looks like a school of fish and then a sudden surge. And yes, that was a shark. That was in fact a giant shark.
Oh.
But it is not interested in the boat.
Good. And like stiffens up straight and grips the edge of the railing when they realize that. And just kind of like watches it go.
No one else saw that, only you.
Yeah, I now bear the burden of this knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
For the reference, a giant shark takes up a 3x3 space.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Can I catch
Yeah,
it?
just no.
No.
Let's just leave it alone.
It would make good dinner,
Just-
is all I'm saying.
Or
It
you
really
will.
wouldn't.
Shark fin soup. Giant shark fin soup.
Where's the dang? No.
You're going to
Quickly
use the whole
drag it
shark
on.
at least.
Oh yeah. Wow. It's
Oh,
all the
damn.
way up here.
Large.
This is how big it is.
Oh my
Damn.
god, that's a big boy.
Yeah, we could fit that
Yeah,
inside.
I don't think you cannot grapple that shark. That's a big ass shark.
Damn it. I'm gonna grapple a shark one day. That's my goal in D&D.
Okay.
Great.
As an Australian.
Yeah. This is my Australian pride coming out.
Oh god.
I have to punch
I'm
a
gonna
shark.
wrestle it.
You wouldn't want to punch a shark, mate. What have they done to you?
Oh,
They live
just a
here.
little warning. It took me a solid minute to figure out what you just
Yeah.
said.
It's their bloody ocean, mate. Leave them be.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Yeah.
It's just a little warning
They're
punch
home.
on the nose so it doesn't eat me, you know?
Between mates. Anyway, stop. Oh.
Yes, sorry. Continue.
I hate us, really.
Cool. So, evening rolls around. If you would like to have any quiet moments, I believe, Anne, you wanted to catch Willow
Yeah.
between watch changeovers.
When it's just the two of us
think-
up top, if
I think-
possible.
Yeah, I think that the watch list would have gone the watch roster would have gone like
Yeah.
Luca, Kat, Willow, and since
Yes.
Willow got
Varys is also has an on and off watch as well.
well, he at some point, but that means that Willow's kind of towards the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dark vision folks towards the end of the night, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. Yeah. So, at mid-evening, Willow will be pacing the boat, probably chilling, toying with Fish Dog. Probably they don't like stakeout, so they're going to be doing other stuff.
Yeah, I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bring something to do.
that's fine. Yeah.
I think
probably
Willow
also-
is taking readings as like with
Readings?
navigation.
Yeah.
You have to always mark the morning star and evening star to
Yeah. No, good point.
have your bearings.
Yes, they're doing all that nonsense. They also probably they didn't end up using the spyglass. They might be thinking of giving that to Varys since they actually lifted that from the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So they've kept that in their pocket, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Willow, you'll catch Willow probably pacing around the edge of the boat with a book and looking at the sky.
Yeah. And we'll come out and watch Willow for a moment, and then step onto the deck. I believe it's my turn. You're free.
Oh, already.
Time just flies by, I'm sure.
For once, it actually did.
Oh, good.
Willow smiles and snaps their book shut. How are you finding the sea? Sick yet?
Not yet. This is my first time on a boat.
It's your first time on my boat. Our boat, I suppose.
That is your boat. Well, so far so good. It's a good omen.
Mm. What's En's vibe?
They obviously want to ask you something.
Oh, okay. Willow stops talking now and they just kind of like stand expectantly. Tip their head.
Hmm. I know this is a stupid time to bring it up, but I obviously haven't been able to stop thinking about what Damon said.
Which?
Symbionts.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is a very spooky time to bring that up. But no, I understand. Yes. Did you want to discuss it?
Well, you offered. I don't want to rain on your parade.
Oh, yes. No. There's plenty of time to have a boat. So, yeah, we might as well. Willow's going to gesture. There's a little bench at the back of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Willow will tip their head over there and basically like, let's go have a sit.
Yep, and we'll follow.
Mm-hmm. Fish Dog will take laps around the boat in the meantime.
Beep boop.
Yep.
Imagine this is like a little bit after dinner, sort of evening watch. You're going to sail for another few hours before Varys calls for the anchor to be cast out.
So you knew. I get the impression you knew for a while.
I suspected. I wouldn't say that I knew.
And nods.
It's a lead. It's not necessarily the lead. Nor is it a direct answer. It's a direction.
Yeah. I just thought you were pointing me to Kyber because it's Kyber or Zoriat, and oh, it's a crumb. Kyber, try that first. If it doesn't pan out, then try the other place. I didn't know there was more to it.
Right. Well, yeah, there was.
Anything else I should know?
Uh, well, they are, there's the whole long and ugly history of it, the Dalkir and everything, but for the most part, I think the main thing is that you would be going towards the Mural Holds, or at least to the Mural Holds, to meet um, those who may recognize or at least be able to identify or not identify your, and Willow gestures to their face
Hmm.
to indicate Anne's eye.
Well, the Soldarak or Church of the Silver Flame?
Well, I suppose we'd have to make sure that your illusion magic was a little bit more robust before you face
They aren't
any.
going to cut my head off as soon as I walk in the door? Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Not that, you know, Luca would let them, but
I'd rather not make a
they
scene.
exactly. So I'm not fully aware of what the clan Soldarak is doing these days, or ever really. But regrettably, I'd probably start there rather than the church.
Yeah. Same here. Honestly, I'd rather not get any third parties involved. But what can you do? I'm not you. I just pick at crumbs and hope it leads somewhere. Doesn't kill me.
Willow like raised a brow at the "I'm not you." They're not sure what N meant by that. Um. Yes. Well, crumbs are useful. They lead to bread.
Sometimes.
That's true. In any case, it's a lead that is significant and also kind of convenient in terms of direction.
Well, that's what you planned from the beginning, right?
Willow nods.
So, not sure convenience is what I would call it.
Willow's not sure what to say. They might actually sort of. They were going to skip over the history part before, but they might just say it now because it's quiet and weird. And seems upset, so their impulse is to tell Anne some other interesting fact, which is in this case the Dalkia leading to the fall of the Hobgoblin Empire by creating sentient weapons, which is its backstory.
Wow. So, I have big things in my future, huh?
Well, unless you meet a droid, which but,
What are they gonna do?
Willow's going to. Okay, Willow is going to begin to briefly talk about the gatekeepers.
Yes.
So, sect of druid that guards against invasions from Kyber. But then they kind
Yes.
of fade off. They say something like, yeah, keep balance, etc., etc.
Right. I'm sure it's no secret to you that my powers are getting stronger.
Hmm.
No
Willow
one
looks.
would assume the eye is making itself at home.
It's best not to assume. You could infer many things. You could be getting stronger. I suppose it's probably going to be a symbiotic sort of thing. You're both getting stronger. But that Willow was meant to try and make that sound reassuring, but it wasn't. So now they're just looking at N like, how do they feel?
And
Insight check.
staring off at the ocean.
Yeah, cool.
They this seem very kind of somber, a little sad. Thoughtful. Am I right to assume you don't trust me?
Okay, Willow looks sharply at N then. Pardon?
I mean, how can you? I have a weird eye in my head. Who knows what it's seeing, right? Knows what it's doing with that information. I see the way you tuck your books away from me. And you don't give me information. I understand. I'm sorry.
No, you actually don't, I think. Backpedal a moment. I don't trust your eye. Probably in the same way that you don't trust your eye. Yes?
I guess.
Well, I don't know. I suppose I won't speak for you, but I would say that if any foreign object was planted in my head, sorry, I know that's quite abrupt to say, but what I'm trying to say is if that were the case, you'd have your suspicions. I have my suspicions. Doesn't really reflect back on you personally. I know that you personally wouldn't want to do anything.
No. Thanks for your faith.
Yes, one of us would have to have it. I tuck my books away because they're very, 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 very niche. There's a lot of special information in those.
Evidently.
Dangerous in the wrong hands.
Mm.
Yes.
It's good to keep secrets sometimes.
Yes. It is. You know what they say about loose lips and sunken ships?
I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I won't take it personally then.
Willow looks frankly at N, like, are they taking it personally?
No.
It kind of sounds like they're taking it personally. No?
They're
Frankly
smirking
looking?
a bit. Like,
Okay.
they're still upset with the situation, but they're hearing
Yeah.
Willow.
Yay! Yeah, Willow kind of folds their arms. Unless, of course, you and your eye are chummy now, then I can start showing my books, I suppose.
Pen leans back and drags their hands down their face.
Yes, I sort of suspected that would be the case, so I just spared you the unnecessary conversation. Unless, of course, it's necessary to you, then by all means, feel free to speak freely. Not all conversation has to be productive, as it were. Willow also leans back, puts her elbow on the side of the boat.
We're cooperating.
Pardon?
Me and the eye, we're cooperating.
Sounds intelligent.
Well, if I die, it dies, so we've come to an agreement.
Again, sounds intelligent. Not ideal, but certainly the best that you can make of it.
You remember that note you found when I skipped town?
Yes.
It's just scribbles. Nothing really on it.
Hmm.
Well, that's how I've been communicating with it.
Scribbles.
It seems to have
Writing.
the ability to
Book. Yes.
write, at least for me to see. It doesn't seem like it's visible to anyone else, so maybe I've just been hallucinating this entire thing, which is entirely possible. But
You have hallucinated yourself some strange hand magic, if that were the case. So
So we have been in talks. It's pretty much as clueless as I am about everything. And I get the feeling it's not lying, because sometimes I can feel what it feels.
I make an Arcana check or something.
What would you like to discern?
Willow is racking their mind for anything this sounds similar to. Someone talking to a book, talking through a book, anything like that.
You can try.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
fair.
dice.
Yeah, cool.
You know what's
The
up.
dice. Yeah, Willow gets a. I immediately imagined that Willow like thought themselves into a headache and just kind of shook their head and started went back to listening. I've never heard of something like that before.
Well, that makes 3 of us.
Willow gives that face of troubling to refer to it as its own entity. So does it have a name? Or...
We haven't gotten that far yet. I think...
Ivan.
God.
Sorry.
It can hear you.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I don't trust you, Anne.
Oh, what do I do? I'm so trustworthy otherwise. I get the feeling if it's going to kill me, it's not going to do it on purpose. Not yet, anyway.
And you feel a prickle of tension at those words. Like in the back of your head.
And flexes their hands a bit. I guess the more appropriate... You want to do a check?
Yeah. Insight?
Go ahead.
Perception.
You can't perceive any of this.
And did flex their
Anne's
hands.
hand flexy.
Yeah. You can try.
Which one?
Insight.
Okay.
And can also roll an insight check on themselves with advantage.
Nice.
Let's look
It's
inward.
your own brain. What am I
Insight?
feeling? I don't...
Yes.
Yeah, insight with advantage.
Okay, what am I feeling?
my
There you
goodness.
go. Okay, so, and you are feeling... The eye is uncomfortable with the way you talk about it as a hazard.
Oh. Poor
Ugh.
Ivan.
Imagine somebody talking about you as if they might kill you at any moment by accident.
Hmm.
How does that make you feel?
and
Bad.
like visibly like shifts in their chair and rolls their eyes. It's back.
Willow looks at you. Did something happen?
Well, we don't always have to write to communicate.
Are you speaking to the eye presently?
Not speaking. Just like I told you, I can feel what it feels sometimes.
What is it feeling?
It doesn't seem to like the implication that it's going to kill me. That's interesting.
Good. I don't like that either, so we have something in common.
Hear that, You're curious. Willow's curious.
It's very strange.
It's very strange.
Many things are very strange until you figure out how they're not strange.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
So,
If it's any
Willow shrugs.
consolation to either of you, and gestures to their own head as well. Because apparently this is the thing now.
Willow looks at you like, okay.
I wouldn't be trying to embrace this power if I really thought it was going to kill me at this point.
Of course.
I'm cautious, always cautious. But... And shrugs. Being careful where I can.
Stronger. You just hear the briefest of...
Yeah.
Or rather, you see the briefest of whispers.
We're...
Willow tips their head at you.
We are allies. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can tell, we don't have ill will towards each other. And as it stands, there's no reason to think otherwise. I think that'll change.
Well, it's not unlike dealing with people.
Yeah.
Minus a few appendages.
Apparently I can hurt its feelings, so...
Two creatures doing what they can to survive the cards they've been dealt. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. For the longest time,
So?
I thought it was trying to hurt me, but...
That'd be like me, crashing this boat. And take me down with it.
Yeah, neither of you would like that very much, I'm sure. Anyway, I have direction. Just have to figure it out from there.
Willow nods. They aren't sure whether they've answered what N wanted them to, or if they've done anything useful. So they're just sitting there.
And seems in a bit better spirits.
Okay. Good.
Thanks for not freaking out.
I've seen weirder.
I'm not surprised if so. Go get some rest.
Don't tell me what to do. Willow stands.
Throw yourself off the boat.
You got me. Willow laughs and heads off. Do I have anything in my pockets to toss at N before I go? Fish dog. Willow's going to lure fish dog back and then lob them towards N to keep you company.
Yeah, I'll probably need him. I don't know anything about keeping track of stars.
Just watch the sea.
I can do that.
Any other scenes we want to do? Or are we good?
You mean, are we going to end the episode now?
I meant more to move forward in time, but yeah, we're probably going to wrap the episode soon.
No,
For us.
good.
Is Willow gonna find anything?
Nope. What would they find?
Should Willow give Varys a spyglass? No. Nah. Yeah? Nah, I don't know.
No. When the watch changes again, Varys sets the anchor overboard, and you stop for the night. Sails furled. Everybody beds down. Fish dog is left on watch, with instructions to wake when the sun rises. And the four of you, Willow, Kat, Luca, and Den, will get into your hammocks and sleep. One by one.
Does Luca do the sleepover? Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. You know, the good night
Absolutely.
rallies. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sleep tight.
Have we shared a room with Willow before? Yes.
Yeah.
At the
in a barn
lighthouse
together.
and the
Yeah.
Dalvine farm. We shared a barn with
Yeah.
Willow. You stepped on Willow's tail.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
how's... Oh, yeah. No, I'm just curious how Varys is. Is he enjoying his lodgings? We would close his curtain
Yeah.
for him if he wanted, but...
He manages quite well.
Yeah. How's he
He's a
before he sleeps?
full-grown man.
Yeah, yeah. Of course. He's a captain. But yeah. His vibe's good?
Yeah. So far, so good.
Yeah. Willow would probably drop a well done, Captain Varys, on their way to bed.
You hear like a light scoff and says, "Go to sleep already."
Willow, like, laughs and heads downstairs.
In the like, "Don't coddle me" kind of way of like, come on.
Oh, it's not coddling. Willow's just like, wow, we haven't died yet. Nice. Willow's being a smartass anyway. So,
Yeah. All right. You sleep peacefully through the night, gently rocked by the ocean. Next morning, Who has first shift early in the morning?
Luca, probably.
Okay.
Willow wouldn't mind.
Luca,
Since
probably.
Luca was the first, I imagine.
Yeah,
She'll
Luca
come
called
back around.
dibs.
Yeah,
Annoying.
Look, you
Cool.
can't be
Same as
awake all the
yesterday.
time.
yeah.
No, it's fair. Willow might wake up early anyway, but you can do the
Yeah.
tasks.
So.
Does
you
that mean
get
Willow and I
breakfast
are awake
ready.
alone together?
It can be.
No.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh.
I will call them over briefly.
Okay.
Are they wearing their jacket at this point?
Yes. If it's early in the morning, brisk morning,
Yeah.
they're doing other
I'm
stuff
gonna
around the
say
road.
that. I'm gonna say that Luca, you wake up, prepare breakfast for everybody, for when they're awake, and do your usual routines. Varys wakes up, everybody eats, and then people go back to their off watches, which is like continuing to sleep or weighing the anchor and setting sail, and then going back to sleep.
Much sleep to be
With-
had.
Yes. Look, you have to be awake for 18 hours a day. You're gonna want to have to pace yourself. So yeah. But Willow is probably awake first of the people.
Which I'll briefly
you're-
call Willow over.
Is it like a stress, like Willow running over, or is Willow just going to toddle over?
Willow can toddle over. It's like a hand saying, "Can you come here and assist me?" kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Willow's going to toddle over.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
Can you put this in your pockets?
What does it look like?
It's just a small bundle, paper and twine wrapped up.
Willow tilts their head at it. What is it?
As a secret. So
I can't put secret unmarked package in my pocket. What is it?
can you not just put present in pocket?
Oh, for who?
Oh, don't worry. Just put it in.
Inside check.
Sorry, do you want to roll roll secretly to me?
What is my passive deception? Doesn't that work?
Luca is a closed book.
A gift. It's not going to explode, is it?
I hope not. That'd be strange if it did.
That's reassuring. Willow-
It's small, probably about the size of both hands, and it's kind of thin and floppy. So
Okay. Willow tries not to pry, though they did pause and look at it for a long time. They're like, okay. I'll keep your handkerchief in my pocket.
yeah, thank you. That's it.
Is that all? Oh, okay.
You can help him with breakfast if you like.
Sure.
Pat their head.
Sure, Willow will help with breakfast.
All right then. That's it.
As you make breakfast, clouds start rolling overhead and a gentle rain covers the sea.
How are you enjoying yourself so far? First mate? Vice captain?
Just call me Willow.
Willow.
I can open the windows in the boat, eh?
Mm.
Yeah, Willow's going to open one of the windows, get like a cross breeze going through. The smell of rain at sea is something that Willow wants to like fill the boat.
Yeah. It's pleasant.
Do they do like pause a bit about it and sort of forget what Luca asked because they spaced out? Pardon?
How are you feeling about being on the ocean again? You enjoying yourself?
It's good.
Again, I assume. You've not told us that you've been on a boat before, so.
Yes, I have. I think. Yeah, well, you know now.
This is at least your second time on a boat.
At least.
What's the mood between us like?
I'm going to
Willow.
guess quiet.
Yeah. Willow, every time you guys aren't talking, Willow is sort of just peering out and like taking deep breaths of the air and stuff. Taking it in, I guess.
Yeah.
Seem a little distracted.
Yeah, I imagine you're also keeping quiet because
Varys.
there is only yeah.
Yeah.
There's only a shower curtain between us, apparently. So.
Okay. Cool.
Kitty.
No worries then. Nothing to be done.
And Willow's gonna be like, and you? How are you handling being away from Seeker Elsa for longer than a day?
Gives you a face.
Willow's smiling. Big. What is he unhappy? Is it an unhappy face? What's up?
Yeah, that's a why would you bring that up face?
Oh, I'm kidding. It's. Just rolls their eyes like they're not going to fix this. Anyway, it's nice. It's nice. Happy for you.
I'm doing
It's
fine.
just ruin Luca's morning. Good. Like Willow turns away and does that like eye roll at the ceiling of great. I just ruined his day.
Have you got some time?
Yes.
Well, since I'm finished cooking, would you do me a favor?
Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my pack, there's a box. There's actually 2 boxes. Could you get the biggest one for me?
And why can't you get them yourself?
Oh, I have to go.
Where?
I have to finish up
To
here.
the tavern.
Yes. I have to finish up here.
Willow rolls their eyes. It's easier just to go do it if he's going to be like this. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will snoop through all your things as I'm doing it.
I assumed you would.
Yeah. Cat and Nan are waking up to the smell of breakfast being cooked.
To Willow rummaging through Luca's stuff.
Yeah.
He asked me to.
Like En's head pokes out, they give like a scrunched,
Yeah.
furrowed brow. Like furrowed brow and eyes over blankets that are like up to their nose.
Aww.
Like hairs all over the place.
Like glances up. He looks so.
Yeah,
it
little
looks so funny.
caterpillar curl up to look and see what's making
Yeah.
that noise.
Cat is
He asked
like
me to.
already like moving to the bathroom, just as natural as can be. She is on autopilot, and it's like it's not even like it's like a comfortable autopilot as well.
No.
She's brushing her teeth and stuff.
Hmm.
We'll head up for breakfast soon.
Hmm. Willow's going to pull out the boxes. Did you say to bring one or both?
The
Big one.
biggest.
Big one. Okay. Yeah, Willow's going to grab that.
And they see a
And,
little note folded on it that says Willow. Willow open me, I guess. The note, not the present.
Oh. Okay, is N still looking?
En's gone back to bed. Like when you said that, it was like Willow, or when Willow said that Luca asked you to, and just like went back into their pile and like grumbled.
So cute. Yeah, okay. Willow's going to, like, while they're squatting, just open that note.
The note says, if it's treasure you wish to earn, meet the prince, Scarlet and Stern.
So cute.
Oh, Willow rolls their eyes so big. Whole head. And then they will sigh and walk upstairs. Is Luca in the kitchen?
No,
Yeah.
breakfast is plated, everything's ready, but Luca is not there.
Ugh.
It is raining outside. A gentle rain, but rain nonetheless.
Wow. All right. Yeah, Willow's going to
Varys is at the table eating.
morning.
Morning.
Pardon me, I'm going to go find Luca.
Okay.
Yeah. Willow pokes their head outside, sniffs around, and then
Oh, yeah.
where is he? Walks out and looks for him.
Well, you can't
Probably
see
starts
him
at the
directly.
front. Probably start at the front of the boat. Is he on the roof?
No!
Oh, okay.
Where are you,
very
Luca?
Dramatic of him. Willow's
Read the
pacing the
note
boat.
again.
Okay, wait. Read the note to me again.
If it's treasure you wish to earn, meet the prince, Scarlet and Stern.
Willow reads the note in the frickin' rain and rolls their eyes again and makes out loud ugh noise and then goes to the stern.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a little bit of cover, I imagine.
You could be standing dramatically in the rain if you want.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
You could have brought an
You know how-
umbrella too.
Yeah.
Is Luca standing there with a parasol, or it could be a little awning thing, but I don't tend to imagine. Yeah, maybe a little
No
awning
awning?
clip off the side of the back
Yeah.
of the boat.
That's
Near
what
the
I
sail.
thought. Yeah.
But that's where the storage is.
He's sitting on storage.
There's a little throne.
Yeah.
Alright, Willow's probably put their hood up as well.
Yeah.
This didn't exactly go as I expected. I wasn't expecting it to be raining.
You can't account for the weather. What's this?
Especially, that's for me. I make grabby hands.
Willow hands him the box with a complete, like, perplexed look.
And then I tap the box that I'm sitting on so they will sit next to me.
Willow, yep, sits next to you.
That has rolled N out of bed and up to the breakfast table.
And is eating.
Willow, you can hear the sound of like clinking plates and cutlery just inside.
You don't mind if we talk for a bit, do you? Or we can go eat breakfast first.
I don't mind. You've already done this, so I'm curious to see what you received.
Well, I could do something else some other time, but
You were already here, Luca.
yeah. You know, I had a whole thing planned, but I think I just want to give it to you now. So I placed the box in their lap.
Can I ask what the occasion is?
Can I ask you a question?
Should I open this first or after?
Shrugs. Could do either.
Question first, then.
Do you have a traveling name? Like Cat? You don't have to answer, but I've been thinking about it because I don't really have a name that means anything. You know?
Luca doesn't mean anything.
Drugs. Not that I know of. Might mean something to someone, but to me it's just what I had. It's like a shirt. But shirt doesn't really mean anything. You know?
Suppose. Willow has a look like they don't quite agree with his logic, but
Well, I've been thinking Cat isn't really Cat the name isn't really mean anything, but the fact that it's such a nothing name kind of means something about Cat, you know? This isn't coming out how I meant it to.
Willow laughs and like in a sympathetic kind of I get you. I also put my foot in my mouth every time I try to explain things. That sounded awful, but they'll like Willow would just like make that hand gesture of like try again.
This very much isn't going how I thought it would.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. The way I see things is everyone has a life, and their life is like a field of flowers, yeah? And each bit of flower and each bit of clover is like something that's happened or something they enjoy or something that they remember. And I don't really have a field. I have a pot. It's kind of empty. And it doesn't even have fresh soil yet. It's got some old soil. But everyone else has a nice big field. So every time I meet someone, it's like they put just a little bit of soil in my pot. And that's a lot because I don't have much of a big pot or much soil. But when I give them a little flower or a little clover, it doesn't mean much because it's so small and they have such a big field. So when I leave someone, I like to give them something to remind them of me, because then it's like every time they look at it and think of me, Luca means something. Yeah?
Willow was squinting for the first part of it, like they didn't really know what he was getting at, but at the end of it, they nod. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I got this for you.
Where are you going?
When we go back to salvage, Anne and I probably gonna start preparing to leave, I guess. And, you know, you've helped me a lot, and I'll miss you. And I just wanted to give you something nice. Yeah.
Willow looks a bit. Feel free to roll an insight check.
Yeah. Cool, okay. That go through?
12.
What's my unintentional deception called?
It's 9. Your passive deception is 9.
Yeah, I think that's. I think that's all because Willow's not going out of their way. They're just kind of taken aback and a bit like, oh, dawning realization of what you're saying. Like, this is a parting gift.
Sorry, as much as I don't want to admit it, there's a chance I might not make it back to salvage after this, so I thought I should give it to you now.
We're going to make it back to salvage. I told Bruno he'd kill me if not. We're making it back. You've survived
Yeah,
worse.
but
We've all survived worse.
just in case.
I'll open it. How about I open it? Well, so begins to open it in the way of like, let's not sit in this mood anymore. Starts opening it now.
Well,
What
it
What
is.
is it?
Yeah.
It is a lantern. It is. Didn't think I'd have to describe it. Okay, it is a
Would you like
cylindrical
me to?
lantern with.
Hmm?
Do you want to?
Would I was just asking if you're struggling with it.
No, I
did
just
show
had
me the
to pull up
picture.
the picture, and now I can think of it. It's
Okay.
a cylindrical sort of lantern with 8 panels. Each panel is made of a fine sort of brass filigree and has a cutout in a petal shape that houses glass, so you can see inside to the lantern. And each of these glass panels has a small circular piece of filigree in the middle. And on top of it, it has a sort of conical dome shape, which you immediately notice, Willow, that is not connected properly, in that it sort of looks like you can twist it. And this is where the handle is connected to. And on the handle is very loosely tied a stained glass hairpin that has blue flowers, where each petal is a piece of glass edged with the same brassy metal, and a few green leaves falling off of it.
Oh.
The lantern itself does not appear to be functional.
It does look a bit dinged up.
Yeah.
Luca leans over and points. I didn't know if you were the kind of person who would want gifts that you don't have to fix, but I thought since you don't have your boat anymore, you might be looking for a new project. So I thought maybe you'd like something that you might need to fix. And I saw this hairpin, and it just made me think of you because it's these are verbena, and they say that verbena flourishes where the roots are fed with knowledge. So that made me think of you, and it's the same blue as your jacket. Yeah.
Willow holds it up and like lets it spin the lantern. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. They're holding the bottom as well so that they can spin it
Yeah.
in the dawn light, I imagine, which is like a rainy, overcast kind of light. They look through it, look it over, hearing what Luke is saying, and then they take out the hairpin as well. They're just kind of quietly assessing it for a while.
Luca is sitting on pins and needles waiting for some sort of reaction.
Oh, they're looking it over thoughtfully.
Yes.
I thought it would be nice to have on the boat too, even if you've got fish dog. Candlelight is nice too, you know. And this isn't a candle, but it gives off the same similar orangey light. Fish dog is very blue. Yeah.
Thank you. It's yeah. Willow just keeps going, looking at it. That's
You don't like it, do you?
I didn't say that. I like it. I'm just while I'm trying to what did you put in my pocket earlier?
Oh, that's nothing. That's for later. That's a birthday gift. So you can take it out on your birthday.
For me. Another one.
Because you made me a nice birthday. So I thought, even if I'm not with you, I can still give you a present.
Willow's brows kind of crease at that. They're lucky they're wearing their hood, because otherwise you'd see their ears going all flicky and their nose has a little wrinkle as well.
Did I do something wrong?
Did Luca say that out loud?
Yes.
No. No, this is very, very thoughtful.
Well, you've given me a lot, so I wanted to get something nice. I had a lot of trouble finding something for you. Yeah, you could probably tell when I was looking for N. That was the same sort of.
Yeah, I know, but similarly, it's you did good. So, this will be a good addition to the ship.
Luca nods.
And this will be a
And
nice addition to my hair.
oh, I thought you could attach it to the lantern. But if you want to wear it in your hair, that's fine.
Either. I can. I don't know. I can pin down my ears so the harpies don't kill me or something. Yeah.
What is the vibe? I don't understand.
Willow, wait. Let me have it.
I think Willow is flustered.
Yeah. Willow's slightly overwhelmed by this.
Is it too much?
So Luca asked that aloud.
Yes.
Oh no. No. It's certainly a lot, but not in a bad way. I just wasn't expecting parting gifts so soon, I suppose.
Well, I don't know if we'd have time when we
Yeah,
go
of
back
course,
to
you might
salvage.
die. I understand. Yes, and then you.
Yeah.
No, the logic, it's reasonable. But that's just in case you're wondering, I am very grateful. So thank you again. Willow taps him hard on the thigh like a yeah, thank you. But they're so like, ugh.
What is that vibe? I don't understand.
Willow's
Flustered and overwhelmed and like moved in a way that they don't know how to deal with.
Yeah.
To
To answer your
They're
earlier
struggling to be eloquent.
Yeah, they're struggling. To answer your earlier question about Cat's useless name.
It's not that it's useless. It has a use,
Yes, of course.
but it's not.
As the name Luca also has a use. So.
But-
I don't have a traveling name, so to speak. Willow's my real name.
Luca sits up a little bit at that. Okay. That's nice. I like Willow. Willow's a nice name. It suits you.
Thank you. Well, it's mine, so yeah.
I think
What
Then
is
you
the
can think of whatever
vibe?
name, anytime you want. It's fine.
But we
The vibe
all
is
talked
fine.
at the same time.
Try again.
What is the vibe? I don't understand.
The vibe is you gave someone who doesn't know how to receive a gift a very, very, very thoughtful gift, and Willow is not the type to get emotional.
So they're just struggling. They're just straight up
Look at-
struggling of like, Willow wants to be cool at all times, and you have distinctly made them feel things that are
Very,
cannot
very
be handled
uncool.
by cool. Cannot be
tried to
handled by
cool-
cool.
Yeah.
Luca
I tried to give you the
Thus-
cool, unfazed thigh slap.
thus does not know whether this has been well received.
Willow just told
Willow
you their
is-
real name.
Willow is saying thank you with their words. Is this not enough?
Okay. Luca's kind of dumb. He's not sure.
You know what? Okay, fine. Wait. Okay. If Luca looks actively,
struggling.
vividly struggly,
Yeah, he does. He looks a little
Yeah,
confused.
Willow's going to put the things in their pocket and give you the most awkward, like, did you like arms open? It's a thank you hug if you want it, kind of awkward ass Willow stance. Thank you. If you arms gently again.
You sure?
Luca, just yeah.
Okay, I'll hug Willow. Roll to hug.
it's a you want a hug, right? I don't know how else to do this. You look upset. Would you like a thank you hug? But with the urgency in their face
So
and the tensest Legoshi stance arms you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
what?
gift. It's very
Luca's so
thoughtful.
confused by this vibe.
Willow doesn't know how to say thanks in a way that you will hear,
Luca
so they're like,
understands. They're attempting a hug. Do you want to? It's a
Yes,
weird
I
sideways
hug.
hug too.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
gonna like make it full and warm and tight. That's the kind of bitch I am.
Yep. Willow pats you on the back there, so they don't know what to do.
it's not that Willow is uncomfortable, it's just that they are awkward. You are just realize
I know. Luca doesn't.
Luca should know. Luca, with his passive insight, should be able to tell, oh, this is just, it's not that they're upset or anything. They are just this awkward. They just really don't know how to handle the feelings.
Okay, well, Luca now understands, so he gives Willow a nice hug. Nice warm hug. Kind of puts his face to the side of their face through the hoodie, I guess?
On the other side of the hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, like on the other
Squish.
side, each side of the hoodie.
Yep.
Squishes together
Yeah.
and says, "Thank you, Willow, for everything you've done for me."
He just had to talk during the hug. Because Willow wasn't awkward enough. Don't mention it. Willow claps him on the back. And then we probably break apart just as quickly. So, breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a knock on the wall behind you of like, food's getting cold. This cat like pops her head around the corner.
Yeah, I feel like Willow like jolts apart from Luca at that. We should get breakfast.
Yeah, I'll be in a minute. You go first.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you again. Willow bows a little and scampers away. I guess. Why
The
did they
table
tell?
straight down, uncomfortable.
Yeah, Willow's going to run the long way around to the door too. Hood fell off after the hug. Weird bow happened. Soldier walked to the door and goes straight downstairs. Be right back as they pass by and go straight downstairs.
Yeah. Willow's going to go gargle their feelings.
Yeah.
What?
Willow's like, forgot to brush my teeth.
They're going to go wash their face with their glasses off and just be like, what in the world? Oh! So yeah. Yeah, and then set their lantern up on the workshop table, I guess, for later.
Yeah. Luca, what's your deal?
Luca is confused and like a tiny bit frustrated because he didn't say everything he wanted to say and it came out a little bit awkward, but
Yeah.
he's glad he did it.
Imagine how I feel.
At all times. Cat sees Willow take a lap and as Luca heads towards her, so Willow seems happy.
Did they? Luca sits at the table. He's cool. He's collected. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, they're a little hard to read.
Yeah. Very hard to read sometimes.
I think we'll have the episode end there.
Yeah.
As we
Gonna
are
s-
fucking
well
headless sink.
over our usual time.
Yeah,
We keep
Yeah.
running longer and longer.
I'll send you
well.
a picture of the lantern.
Yes. But we're out at sea.
We made
We're out at sea!
it!
I'm so excited to fight something!
Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
my god.